So for some reason, these bitches think they've figured out some fucking crime or, who Munchie is, Cristobal, TM, and stuff like that. Now, hey Munchie, hey Quick Vet. And I noticed that Cindy Infinity was up on Deb's channel, like with TH, and it's like, you don't get to just switch it around now and act like those weren't, like Tiffany wasn't, okay, hold on. Tiffany wasn't part of what you were, fucking pissed that she was sending off information to fucking, like you're not even correcting the whole 2.5 year, claiming that it's a, look what SG did to me. And funny. Oh, with the cornrows. Well, and here's another thing too. In her last live stream, TH was singing, yeah, the show. TH was singing your praises in her last live stream. Did you see? Yeah, how much she misses you and, loves you and you have a heart and everything. And I'm like, so let me get this straight. So I yeah, she does. Yeah, she does. Bottom line is, how come everybody just can't get along then, So Munchie can't be in here and be there. And like, that's the thing, is like strange to me. But what's even stranger to me is this. Maybe I maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But so am I to believe now that what it really is
already fat as fuck. Well,
is that you don't sleep upstairs at all. Is that what I'm to believe here? Not that I care. Not that I care. But the kids no longer sleep downstairs with you. Is that what you're putting out here? Now, I don't want you bitching. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Wow. Disclaimer, I do not own all of the audio contained within this video. I am using it within the Fair Use Act guidelines. Alternate speed and is being used for commentary, educational purposes only. And Tiffany, if you don't want people thinking this is weird behavior, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you should be living with, maybe you should have been part of Waco and in some kind of cult like that or something. Because, yeah, I think so too. I think so too, Munchie. I think so too. Mm.
other things that I always had in my system since I was 14 years old.
Since you were 14, you're just an asshole, man.
Someone that cares, respects you, gives you nothing but respect, doesn't put you in the middle, doesn't never ask you to choose, doesn't never do any of that, and that's how you.
Diane, why should we give them peace? They don't give us any peace. I mean, nobody even knows you, Diane. Shut up.
Repay that person is by paying the person who's bashing you. That, to me,
listen, Stella's mom was not paying me anything. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Supporting somebody is not paying somebody to bash you.
Out of control. You know, and people, like I said, a lot of these people, I didn't have no issues with Tiffany. She ran her fucking mouth on me. All I said was that people in CWC thought she was munchy. That's it. I didn't say nothing bad. I didn't say I disliked her. I didn't call her a drug addict.
Nobody cares what you really think. But this shit is.
I didn't do any of that shit. I didn't, you know. But I was talked about because it's fun. It's fun to talk about me, right?
No, it's because you're a dirtbag.
Let's talk about TH. Because, you know.
No, because the things you're going to come out with. That's why.
We'll get views. Well, I bet TH will get more.
We'll get views. We'll get views. We'll get views. We'll get views. What? For the wrong reasons? And then you're going to turn around and you're going to fucking make this about me. Even though it's about you and your disgusting behavior.
Because TH can lose her shit from time to time too. TH doesn't always have to be, you know, kind to everybody and offer everyone peace and have.
That has nothing to do with you. You're already a fucked up bitch. But you think it's okay to be a fucked up bitch.
Well, let's all be friends, kumbaya fucking ya. No. It's not kumbaya anymore. It's get the fuck out. If you're gonna.
No, you don't get to make that fucking call. You don't get to be like, who gets to be cool. But what you need to do is you need to fucking check yourself. And those people in your live stream sitting there listening to what you say. Ugh.
Sit in a live stream that's bashing my very existence and everything about me. People don't have to think I'm a good mom. That's fine.
No, it's not fine. No, it's not fine. No, it's not fine. It's not fine. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed. You want people to give you kudos for being a stay-at-home mom, for raising the possible future of the country. And then you want to say people don't have to think I'm a good mom. That's fine. That is contradictory. That's contradictory. That doesn't even make sense, bitch. So you want to be a stay-at-home bad mom? Hi, liar alert. She's fucking clueless.
We just don't. We don't get a fucking rule book or a parenting book when our kids are born. Especially when
It
you.
doesn't matter. You have 4 kids. You have 4 kids. Hi, Stella's mom. You know, becoming a parent is a really selfless decision. It's petrifying. It's the moment that you allow your heart to walk around unprotected outside of your body. That's what that is. And I have never ever seen people such as Debbie and TH keep sitting there going, call the cops, call CPS, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, 14 fucking doing this. I mean, you're just fucking like.
We have met teenagers. And when you struggle with addiction.
Huh. Huh. Well, first of all, when my daughter said that about that would be ideal, I didn't have cancer and hadn't had cancer yet. What I was recollecting was, how parents do, fight with their teenage kids sometimes, and things are said that, between the kids that, are regretful. But how many times you guys gonna keep fucking going on about that shit and act like it has something to do with cancer or something? Because it doesn't. But I'm not allowed to. Me and my kid I'm not allowed to. Fuck you, you dirty bitches. Fuck off. Look at Ellen. I watched that and you didn't nod. You were looking down, putting lashes on, and looking at chat while squinting. Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Yeah, I used to only, and I did only struggle with addiction to heroin for 6 months at a time. That's the truth.
Oh
But there
no,
were
it's
other
6 months at a time. I thought it was only for 6 months. But why do you have to do this online? You have kids, man. Some things are on a need to know basis. The hell is wrong with you? Fucking, what the fuck, man? Can they be able to have a little pride in their life? Or is everything just about you? Just like Debbie with her hand on her pants, fucking soliciting. In her full name, full name. Disgusting.
things that I always had in my system since I was 14 years old. You know, every day I had something. I did something, whether it was pills, drink, whatever. You know?
Why? Because your parents were fucking not paying attention to what was going on. I think you need to research why, because you talk about like your parents were still together, what good parents they were. So why? Why were you doing those things? Yeah, and then the next post is the Easter Bunny. Yeah, fucking disgusting pig.
know, and it didn't get as bad. I didn't start having consequences from it until heroin. But still, I had to realize, and I didn't realize that when I first came out
What
here.
about your kids having consequences to it? Holy shit, man. Is anything ever about anything other than you?
I was still in the delusion that the only addiction I had was from heroin, and I quit that. So that was it.
You
No.
quit that, so that was it. No, Ellen, Tiffany M never rode her son's bike to go fuck somebody. You're disgusting. Where these people's minds go, man, is just fucking gross. And then you got Dash fucking on there going, SG insisted that I call her only SG on the phone, and I couldn't call her by her real name. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? I never fucking said that to you. Never. And I really thought you were an owl. I thought you were a creature, not a person. Ha ha ha. And like the way you talk, you're fucking nuts, man. You are nuts. Alan, I never told you the same thing. Don't refer to me as you're fucking ridiculous. I know. They're fucking ridiculous, the shit they come out with.
Until I started really, really paying attention to these groups and really, really looking inside myself because I couldn't imagine how so many of you thought so less of me, if you want the truth.
Well, prepare to think even less. Because you just have no concept of nothing, man.
But no, it's not your guys' fault. And I'm speaking to people in the
Why the
business.
fuck would it be our fault what you were doing at 14, you nasty bitch? Why the fuck would it be our fault? Huh, bitch? How come? What makes you think it would be our fault? What you were doing? Fucking bitch. That would be your parents' fault. Just like how it will go in a cycle, because then you've got another parent who is not paying attention to what their kid is doing. And, God knows, what are your kids doing? Do you know? You're saying that you were doing it since you were 14. Figure out how that you got that past your parents who were both there, both attentive. You said your mother was a stay-at-home mother. Hi, honeybees. You said your mother was a stay-at-home mother, which you claim to be. So come on, where'd that go wrong, huh, bitch? Come on.
Is too. It's nobody's fault. When people made fun of me and whatever, it's not their fault I felt the way about myself. It's not their fault I tried to analyze myself. It's not their fault I left for over a year. It's not their fault that I got disappointed
Why
because
do you keep thinking everything is somebody else's fault? But yet you keep blaming me for all of that anyway. But why do you? Who the fuck is this fucking weirdo? My God.
nobody ever called or gave a fuck. The only time they called, like Luna, is when she wanted Tina Elaine's information. That's when she called. And guess what? She didn't get it. She didn't call to check on me to say, hey.
Why did you have it?
And when I said that to her, it was, oh, the phone goes two ways. Yeah, but I'm the one struggling with mental health. I left the community because of it, you know, and she knew that. A true friend would have been the one to check up. I was always the one to call, always the one to text, always the one to say, hey, what's going on? How's the family? How are you doing?
No, you weren't. You just said yourself you didn't talk to her for a year. And second of all, Bobbles would have had Tina Elaine's information. So if Luna really was looking for Tina Elaine's information, she could have gotten it very, very simply from, from Bobbles. So you're lying about that right there. That's a lie. Why would Luna want Tina Elaine's information? Like, seriously. Yes, she was shaming you, yep. TH is just a straight up evil person.
So for once, when you don't hear from somebody from a couple of months, you don't see him on social media, you don't see, you hear her being talked about, you know everything she went through, you don't think to check on them. But look, that's not anybody else's fault. That's my fault because I allowed that. So
It's because you're lying. You didn't allow anything. What you allowed is what you're gonna fucking talk about shortly here.
don't see me allowing that, but you can't have two different THs. Okay?
We don't
It's
want
not just
any THs. How's that sound? How about you be a parent?
one or the other, and hey, in the middle, let's fuck her up and fuck her down. No, no, thank you. I have a husband who does very well at that.
Yeah, we know. We've heard you
I don't need no bitches on the internet to do it, okay? You know, people don't fuck me, finance me, or anything else.
All of this in front of your kids too.
Most of you don't even consider me a friend. You know, most people are just here because whatever, I don't know. But people that I'm kind to and nice to, it's because I actually respect them.
Because you actually respect them. How about being a person who is respectable? Like, have you ever thought about that?
You know, people that I welcome in here, people that if I say, hey, I love you, girl, that means I love you. I don't just say that. I used to tell honeybees and Indie Mom that all the time because I meant it. So yeah, that did fucking hurt when I seen her in there saying, oh, she just been showing up growth. Come on, man.
So then you gotta start fucking harassing her family and doxing and then really go into some disgustingness coming up. I mean, you're just a fucking disgusting fucking bitch.
People don't understand that, so let's just stomp on tits. Let's curb stomp the bitch. She already ain't got teeth. She's already fat as fuck. We're already bashing it in her head.
That's curb stomp the bitch. You're fucking disgusting. Listen to yourself.
That she's a shitty mom, that she's ugly, that she's nothing, that she sits in a basement, that she's...
Yeah, but what she's gonna come up with here is something that was like over a year ago, right? And that stuff that she's talking about with honeybees, with with Indie Mom is more recent. So she was already being motherfucking disgusting in her mind process. In her mind process before that comment. She had no fucking decency. No decency. Curb stomp is when somebody is like in American History X, when, you know, boom, and the teeth come out against the stairs.
She's a terrible person because she's Muslim, because she's this, because she's that.
Nobody says you're a terrible person because you're Muslim. Nobody thinks that you're Muslim.
We already do all that, so let's just tack on some more. Let's just pretend to be your friend and then, you know, not really be your friend. Let's just do that because that's the good thing to do. Thank you, Bug. And then let's just, you know, lie and say her kids wanted to unalive me too. Why not? Let's.
Okay. So now you're skipping it to me because your kids did say that they wanted to do that. So I don't know.
Post pictures of them. Let's tag her oldest son because,
like, no, I never tagged any of your fucking kids, and you keep going on about that picture, like from that was, I mean, it was straight up. You know, shut the fuck up. Sick of fucking hearing about it, man.
you know, they don't have enough issues with one another. You know, it's like you guys really have no limits. You have no limits. And the one person that told everybody not to come in her chat, that she wanted absolutely nothing to do with them, Tiffany Mosier, and she was not going to be
doxing. Yeah, no one curb stomped. Like, why are you doxing? Well,
for anybody in her chat that supports SG. But now that all those people.
Oh, so it really just goes back to the support for a stage 4 cancer patient. So that sounds like I'm getting curb stomped there. Like, you know? Like, that's your fucking problem with everything. Like,
okay, just set it back, baby. Actually, here, put it here, baby. Thank you, sweetheart.
Right now, this is where I'm like blown away that you have no self-awareness. You have no self-awareness. You are the worst, man. You are just a disgusting fucking disgrace. You are a disgrace.
I didn't want you to get me anything. I was just saying thank you for getting them something too, okay?
Oh, so she did want you to get her something. Would this be after she ate your dinner? Told you can go buy some more for yourself? Because she wasn't planning on cooking it. She was just eating it.
When I'm done mopping, if you want, we can watch movies, or if you want to go to bed early for school, we can do it tomorrow, whatever you want.
Now listen, he pipes up. I'm sorry. Am I the only one who finds this odd?
We can do it tomorrow after school.
Okay, baby. No problem.
Yeah. Little Zach, you already ready?
Of course, Jackie. All of you guys are going to do it with me. I'm going to
Do what with her?
clear off everything, and I'm going to put all the beds and stuff together, and we're going to have a big sleepover, okay?
He says, I get to sleep downstairs. Hi, Dad Bob. Very odd.
Huh? I got to sleep downstairs? Yeah. Yeah!
That's so weird.
The only reason I don't let you is because I want you to sleep in your own space, your own room, you know? And I don't want you to have to sleep right next to your mama.
No, they didn't get their movie night.
But if you want to all come down there with me, then yeah.
Now, if you all want to come down there with, so not just him. Mm-mm. And then you got Dash saying, I have noticed that when the big bang gangly trolls see you are doing better or getting on the right track and trying to be a better person, that is offensive to them. And they go, man, is anybody in your chat hearing at all what you're saying? Oh, mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, no problem. Bubba could be up here. You guys. Exactly. Bubba can come up here. You guys can come down. No problem.
He don't sleep down there with you.
He won't care for one night. It won't be a big deal.
He won't care for one night. Do you make any fucking decisions, choices? Does your opinion ever fucking matter? Of what goes on with your kids? You birthed them. Those are your kids. How are you gonna just hand over the fucking reins to some guy to fucking discipline your fucking kids or do whatever? Is he even disciplined? Anything? What?
Bubba can't do that because he needs his sleep. And Jackie's a kicker.
Wow, man. See? And you know what? You're gonna fucking bitch. Mm-mm. Oh my god. But you're the one who keeps bringing it out. Oh, are you in the hospital, Lauren? Oh. Oh, I'm glad to hear that your father's doing better. I know, man.
It's been a while now since Jackie slept with him, but he always did, man.
And then you're gonna bitch that you told the story. And that, yeah, people, normal people, normal people, normal people think that's fucking weird.
Shocked he doesn't anymore, actually. But, yeah. You woke me up, you were like, stop. I know.
Oh my god, you're kicking the kid out of the bed, like waking him up.
It's so bad. It's like big.
What the fuck, man? Oh,
I gotta look at Net's video. I didn't see it. I've noticed that when the Big Bang gangly trolls see you are doing better or getting on the right track and trying to be a better person, that is offensive to them and they get mad. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for seeing that, Dashi, because you know what? I know I haven't always been perfect. I know that, especially when I first came on here. I was so isolated. And so just to myself, and I don't know how to explain it, but when I got sober, I just went away from everybody and I did things my own way. And I
Stop. You do nothing. You're a fucking negligent parent. You're disgusting. You're fucking gross. And just because somebody finds a fucking something odd doesn't mean that happened to them. Don't even try it. So what you're saying is that, you know, if a kid is being, and then this is an example, okay? But if a kid is getting beat up and you find that odd, if you call and find that odd, like you know for sure this kid is being abused, you know for sure. But if you find it odd, it's probably because you were going through it or something. So what you want to do, what they all want to do is keep calling people, you know, making false accusations against good, decent people and make them think that those companies, those, you know, agencies will actually give out the name of people. Because I've never called CPS on anyone. But Debbie and TH want you guys to believe that those companies would give out names of people and, you know, so that if you ever do actually see a child in trouble, they want you to turn the other way. They want you to turn the other way. Hi, Tiff.
I was hard headed and didn't listen, but I opened my eyes. That was one of the things that was good. No, it wasn't good to want to unalive myself, but at the same time,
Fuck you, bitch. Stop saying that shit in front of your kids.
it was good to have a mirror held up to me to a certain extent, to where no, it's not okay to say, hey, I'm not going to put a seatbelt on you guys just to piss YouTube off.
You didn't know that was wrong? You already weren't putting a seatbelt on the kids.
Even if it is just a couple houses down. And I wasn't lying when I said that Indie Mom was one of the.
You're such a cunt. You're a cunt. You're such a cunt. This is Mother's Day. Mother's Day. And you couldn't fucking stop yourself. You disgusting, disgusting, disgusting bitch. Listen to what she says.
It wasn't good to want to unalive myself, but at the same time, it was good to have a mirror held up to me to a certain extent, to where no, it's not okay to say, hey, I'm not going to put a seatbelt on you guys just to piss YouTube off. Even if it is just a couple houses down. And I wasn't lying.
Like, the point is what she's going to say right here, though.
When I said that Indie Mom was one of the people and one of the reasons why I did stop doing that. Because she was pissed about it. She felt like it was mocking her. And
You are mocking her. And you still are. You brought something up on Mother's Day. Somebody else's painful story. You kept that in your fucking craw. And now you're gonna bring up Why shouldn't you be pissed at Indy Mom? Now you're gonna say, like, look, she didn't do nothing to you.
What happened with her son? Like, she was not happy with that at all. So I felt guilty and bad for doing that.
So you know you did it on purpose. And you're doing it on purpose again. So you felt guilty and bad then, and now you did it again. So is this something she should expect from you every Mother's Day? You are dirt. You're dirt.
Because I did love it.
And all it is in that fucking chat is stupid people talking stupid shit, not even listening to what this dumb bitch is even saying.
Care about her. So of course I'm gonna be hurt. Of course
So you care about her, so of course you're gonna be hurt.
I'm gonna talk shit. When for months I see these people running around talking about me.
You said it yourself. She said one thing. She didn't see enough growth from you. That's it.
And then saying I'm the one lying when I'm not. I'm actually telling the damn truth.
But it's so fucking ugly. You're truthfully an ugly motherfucking person who truthfully admitted that you felt guilty and but that you did it again. You're a disgusting bitch.
You know? Now I understand me exaggerating sometimes and being a dickhead about it, okay, but lying about stuff?
No, that is that exaggerating and lying are the same. Okay? All right? They are the fucking same. But you understand you lying and exaggerating about the lies that you tell about people? Well, the people that you're telling the lies about don't understand that shit.
No. I lied about my own life in the beginning, very beginning, yes. But
It don't matter. You're lying about everything. You're a lying bitch.
I didn't lie about anybody else's life, man.
Right. You'll come out with somebody else's fucking shit that's not your even business that they've told you in confident and fucking say it. You don't get to do those things. You're sick.
The things that I was told, period. You know? And if they didn't want me to, then they shouldn't have fucking
Told you?
done that.
Then they shouldn't have told you. You're disgusting.
They shouldn't have talked about all the things I didn't do, or, you know, the fucking cards they didn't get to use, the shit they didn't get to have. It was always something they didn't get to get from me. You know?
No. You started talking about Indy Member. You don't get to harass people's children and their family members. No, I didn't see that. This woman is like got me so fucked because I've only ever seen Indy Mom be very nice and kind to her. Ugh.
But it was never, oh, Tiffany always answered the phone when I called. If I needed.
Fuck you, Tiffany. Always answer the phones. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Something. She would bend over backwards to make sure.
Oh yeah, like The Exorcist, like fucking Linda Blair. You'd bend over backwards to make sure they got an empty card.
Had it. Oh, well, she is the one who always did it. I never asked. Well, that's a lot.
No, that's not. No, that doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. 1 minute you're not getting any credit for everything you've done. And then the next minute, and it was Crystal Love who first started calling, in my opinion, who started calling you Melissa. I didn't know what your real name was, honeybees. These people just think that it's, like, and Dash saying on the phone, I would insist she calls me SG. I don't care what the fuck, like what?
You did ask because you said you were going to be thrown out if you didn't have that week's rent, and I just so happened to get taxes for the first fucking time from Michael's dad, so I did.
Yo, you got taxes from his father. Why the fuck did you get? This is disgusting. They should have made you pay some back then, man. The fuck? So he raised the guy and then had to pay you money too? Holy shit, man. That's fucked. Ah.
Gave it to you, and then after that, it was $20, 25, 23, whatever.
Sure it was. Sure it was. Sure, Tiffany. What did you say?
And yes, I did, because you tell me you didn't have cigarettes, that your man didn't have gas. One time you told me you had no Suboxones because he got pulled over in the pot.
What the fuck? Unbelievable. Unbelievable that you just fucking. Holy fuck. You're just a disgusting pig, man. Crystal Love is evil. Fucking Kimberly in there or Kimberly or Superwoman. I don't know which one said it. It said, Crystal Love said that it was God that inspired her to tell her story about her life after death moment or whatever. Like,
Took him and wouldn't let you get your own meds. Even though I knew it was bullshit, I didn't want you to suffer. So
you didn't want her to suffer. No, you wanted to do exactly fucking some bullshit like prudently fucking act like you cared about your friend or something, if that's even the truth. I mean, like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck does this bitch think she is?
I did it. But instead of saying, well, you know what? She did help me, and I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have made a joke out of the amount, because the amount doesn't matter.
Fuck off, bitch. I just think that everything this woman contributes to or doesn't contribute to society is just such a drain. Like, she needs some help.
Matter. The thoughts what counts. Or like the food, that's not my fucking fault.
The food? Why are you giving food to fucking
You know, it's not my fault it was canceled. I didn't cancel it. And she called herself to the store. And they told her that. You know what I mean?
Of course he must have canceled it. Yeah, she sure has. Yeah, because she's so fucking bored in her life. And She doesn't realize it wasn't a life after death experience. It was the moment your soul fucking died. And you've been living dead inside yourself like that, Crystal, for fucking years.
Like, look, I get that I couldn't always do everything, but I'm a good friend. I answer the phone. Ellen will tell you that. It's my
Actually, I have a text from Ellen saying the complete opposite.
my friends are in need. I'm there. Everything I can do. If I have money, I will give it. I will give my last fucking dollar to my friend. And I did it for her
I think so too.
several times. And I'd do it again. If I turned back time, I wouldn't change a thing because that's who I am. But
What are you talking about, man? Ellen just fucking supported your ass.
I would change moving forward. I will change moving forward. Because I'm not going to continue being taken advantage of.
What are you talking about? You just got thousands of dollars worth of shit from Ellen and you think you got taken advantage of. You think you got taken advantage of.
And then when I say, hey, I don't want to go live at the same time as people that I support. You know, I don't want to go live at the same time as honeybees. Why? Because I want to support honeybees. I want honeybees to come in and support me instead of honeybees being grown and a friend like I thought she was. It was, okay, let's get mad.
Shut the fuck up. That's you who fucking was just giggling about, oh, ha ha ha. Look, they all have more subscribers than you do, SG. I mean, fucking.
Let's go on YouTube and tell everybody that I'm a grown woman and I don't have to go live at a certain time.
What?
Because I'm a grown woman and I can.
Who the fuck is going around saying they're a grown woman and they don't have to go live at a certain time? How about fucking being a grown woman and knowing that you're live 24 fucking 7 practically, Tiffany? And you've got minor kids to take care of. How about that?
Do what I want. Yeah, you can, but I wasn't even meaning it in that way. It was, hey, let's support each other. I'll switch my.
Fuck you. You're yelling at Stella's mom too for fucking supporting. You're yelling at TM for supporting the channel. You know, hi Donald. Thank you. I appreciate that. Arrange when you're gonna go live. I mean, like, you've got two different communities. The people who go to your chat are different than the ones that go to her chat. She's an idiot.
Times, no problem. Let me know. Let me know and I'll
And the
make it
chances of
earlier.
her deleting her fucking chat when you'll sit there, you know, like your chat is, you know, like your watch time hours matter and all that stuff, where hers don't, and she clearly knows that you know she'll delete the live stream. So why the fuck you gonna organize around her schedule of deleted fucking live streams?
Later, because I had no specific thing. She did. She wanted to grow her cooking stuff that I supported. I wanted her
Right.
to.
So why? I don't understand. Why do you think you're telling her when she can do her cooking videos?
But I wanted her to succeed. So I don't
Oh, well, if you wanted her to. Oh, well, if you wanted her to. Why don't you just mind your own fucking business?
talk about a time, but I wanted to support each other. I didn't want friends going live at the same time. I thought that was pointless.
Who the fuck do you think you are? What's pointless is you taking down your fucking live streams all the time. Your channel means nothing. That's what's pointless. And you're trying to fucking berate some woman that is like, why are you getting yourself involved in my fuck? You know, and I'm like, who the fuck? The fuck?
Why not we share? Why not we share in the support? See,
Oh no! So you wanted her for clout? Oh, I see. I see. It's because you're not allowed to control anything in your fucking house. So you want to try to control other people's lives.
it's rare that I ever had support like that. As soon as trolls came, as soon as the people started judging me, as soon as all that, nope. Tiffany TH can't have friends on social.
No. SG can't. SG can't. But here's the thing, bitch. You take down everything on your fucking live stream. You take down your channel. You don't care about your channel. Okay? You harass everybody's channel. You're harassing mine.
Media, because anybody who decides to be her friend, either now their word isn't legit. Okay, if anybody says, yeah, I said that, or I was told that too, or whatever, it's because it was TA. It doesn't matter, right?
Right. Spot on. Glad it's finally getting through to you.
Every single time, because everybody just bets that I'm a liar. But here's the thing,
No, we don't bet. I mean, that come on now. Like, we're pretty sure that you're a liar. Like, just shut the fuck up.
do you ever sit back and wonder, maybe it's not TH lying?
No, because you told us you lied, and you said, but it's okay because I accept my own exaggerations, and when I lie, I'm just lying about, myself. But when I lie about, my friends or tell the truth about their situations that they trusted me with, I still think that's fine and dandy. Not realizing that you lied to them when you said they could trust you. You know, it's like everything you do in life is a fucking lie. All right. You probably lied to your kids when you were getting married to some man that they had never even fucking met. Never met. You knew him for a month. For money. Normal people don't fucking do that. I'm sorry. If you were a single person and you did that, that'd be one thing. Yeah, I ate her kid's dinner, told him you can go out and get yourself another one. She's such a bitch, man.
Maybe she actually does know these people.
And this is all on Mother's Day. While you sit there and you've harassed me on Mother's Day. And this is on Mother's Day for you. And all they're doing in there is talking about pickles. That's all they're doing in the chat. It's talking about pickles and chili dogs. No, he never ate. He got some couple of scoops of frosting and then fucking some fruit.
That she is just sped up, because this isn't her character. It's my character to bitch, to cry,
Shut the fuck up. Why don't it be your character to be that stay-at-home mom that you supposedly claim to be? And get the fuck off YouTube and start doing shit with your kids. Disgusting bitch.
complain about the things that happen, to repeat myself 15 million times. Yes, that is my character. It's my character to go in circles and say things the same but 50 different ways. Okay. But it is
not okay. If you know all that stuff about yourself, shut the fuck up and go take care of your kids.
not my character how I've acted these last couple weeks. So you would think people would step back and say, man, let's leave her alone. Let's stop dragging her.
Nobody's doing anything to you. You admitted yourself the only reason why you're even going after Tiffany M is because she's supporting me. I mean, you just said yourself, oh, maybe Indie Mom, you shouldn't have said that one comment. And then I would go after both you and your friends and your kids and your deceased relatives. I mean, like, well, she's not talking about eating pickles. Her chat is, because, you know, they don't know how to say, TH, have you ever even cooked your kid a fucking chili dog?
Let's not tell addicts that they should just go use again.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Nobody believes anything you and your friends over there say.
Not talk about people and how they look, you know? But no, nobody can do that.
No, your chat can't do that. I know, right? And then you get Cindy Infinity going up there, you know, back to her they stuff. Sitting there with fucking and going and saying, I've always supported and defended everybody on here. No, you haven't, Cindy. No, you fucking haven't. Well, though you've got Debbie saying repeatedly to you shit about my kid, grown or not. Who, me? I did call you that. I'm sorry about that. I did call you that. I'm sorry. Didn't know you were gonna bring it up. I deleted all my stuff. My mother loved lard. And that was when, it was starting to get really heated between us. I was starting to get real pissed about like the whole Dora. I mean, are you mad at me about that? We were over those things. Oh, okay. Try and sweep it out with my mother left lard. We did. We had a chip pan with lard in it, and my mother would make the potatoes in the same pan all the time. I have a love for lard. Um, but what's really killing me here is that, this bitch is like, nobody's even harassing her. Nobody's been harassing her. Nobody.
Nobody that dislike each other, I should say. And I always tried to advocate for that. Hey, we can be in the same chat. We don't have to say hi. Or better yet, we can.
No, you don't advocate for shit. And Cindy lies and acts like, she said, I always defend what's right and wrong. No, you don't, Cindy. She called my daughter. How many times did she call my daughter a whore while you were up on that panel? And you said nothing. You said nothing, Cindy. You said nothing.
Can list things that we like in that person. When I first came back, I had the beauty and the madness, and I listened.
No, you don't have the beauty. You were on a fucking three-way call. In fact, I heard that I'll hold on to that one. Oh my God. Burns are the worst. That's awful. Oh my God. That's awful. What'd you do? Hit the pan or something? Or did it like spark, like splash up? Oh my God. That's the worst. The worst.
Several things about each person that I strongly disliked at the time, but
That you strongly disliked. Why are you coming around telling people about oh, you haven't been around for so long, but you come back in the community seeing the beauty and the love and people strongly dislike. Fucking bitch, why don't you fucking lay the fuck off people, man? Don't be putting everybody down just because you hate yourself.
loved at another time, or maybe we just never got along. But
Got
either
your
way,
kids yelling for you there and you're still doing nothing.
I chose to list things that I thought were good about them, brave about them, beautiful about them.
Yeah, shut up, bitch. Oh. I burnt the bottom of my shoes one time. I had them up on the ring thing, like for a campfire. But not bad enough that I probably didn't do it again. Oh, God. It's awful. Yeah, you got burnt right away at the ER. They'll be fucking take you right in. Yeah, fix yourself, TH. You need to get yourself some fucking help, man.
Why
My eyelids, my forehead, my temples, blister. And then all new skin under there. What did Vic say? Oh, Mel, hush. I know, right?
can't people do things like that? And then when I lose hope in humanity,
Go get help. You're the one who fucking tells people to lose hope. I wondered why he was telling you to say to hush, because I didn't see you saying anything bad or anything.
at least on this social media fucking app, now I'm the piece of shit.
How many social media apps do you have to go to try to cause problemos? It sure would. Is she not supposed to talk to me? Vic, do you not want her to talk to me? What's going on here? What's going on? I don't even know what a black stone is. Is it just a stone and you cook on it?
Now I'm the let's sue her, let's fucking get her.
No, you're not. Nobody even pays attention to what you're doing. Nobody. This is the only reason people are paying attention, because you're a fucking detriment to society.
For a PPO or let Ellen to throw her away and lock the key.
Oh, that is definitely.
I'm the thief, I'm the piece of shit. When I'm not all of those things. You know, and Ellen's the only one who's maintained a friendship with me. It hasn't always been perfect between us. We argue sometimes.
Because you lied and told her you're going to pay her back from your taxes. She's holding back, waiting for you to pay her back from your taxes. That you ain't getting. Because if you, and I mean, yeah, like if you guys like kind of he gets the taxes one year and then the other one gets the taxes, but he's working himself this year. He'll get his own. You ain't getting no fucking. But you know what will happen there? Ellen will go, HG, blah, blah, blah. She's on coke. She's on this. Oh, I'm a cokehead that sent you back $100. Within the 2 days that you sent it, I sent it right back to you. Because I'm such a cokehead. I was having none of it. Like, how are you going to fucking donate to somebody, act like you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, ask them to not tell anyone, and then fucking 2 days later, you're going around telling people that I wanted to buy drugs with it, and you were demanding a receipt of the fucking car repair. I'll ask your friend prudently because it was her son. And that I know, I hear you, Donaldo, but I don't know when that's gonna be because I don't know. Like everybody in life, we all got some shit going on, and quite frankly, I no longer can feel safe. Where I had moved to, I made a huge mistake and trusted prudently, and now I can no longer feel safe. I've got, these people who are, you know, calling me PEDO and putting an address out there. And, they're going to call here, they're going to call. I mean, I can't, I'm not allowed to ever feel like safe. Have somewhere to live or even have somewhere to sleep. They say I'm supposed to be sleeping all the time, but once they find my address, which, you know, then it's back to moving again. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It is fucking ridiculous that a sick person is not allowed a place to lay their head.
And we go through our moments. She gets mad, I get
3
mad,
times
whatever.
the cops coming during Christmas week. Literally, they were banging on the downstairs neighbors' windows because they're telling these people, the person on the 3rd floor, you've got to get in there. She's trying to kill herself. So they literally are banging on the fucking windows of my landlord's grandkids' bedrooms. 3 times in a fucking week of Christmas. And KFC's doing the fucking moonwalk with a Santa hat on. Because it still happens. That was a new address. And this bitch going, and prudently did not dox you. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because you had the wrong address with that other address. Alright? But Prue was the only one who had this particular address. Even if I go to the hospital, they will fucking call the hospital repeatedly. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, look at Dash goes, SG enables Munchie doing for Munchie what Munchie wants. So I presume Munchie will go right ahead doing her biddings. Shut the fuck up, Dash. She's the only nutcase in there that's not talking about chili dogs and just me over and over and over again.
But she is the only one who's maintained some sort of friendship with
Right, and I know that it comes from Prue. Like, it doesn't matter who types it or whatever. The only way they got it is from Prudently. She's the only one. And it was so ironic. I wanted, and she said, "You want me to rub your back?" And it was a spot. And I really did, man. I really did. And the whole time, like, I'm thinking, man, this woman's wonderful, like, to be doing this for me with her neuropathy. But part of me is like, oh, it's so good that God is not making her neuropathy act up so that she can do this for hours in the waiting room the first time she took me. And then, like, I'm thinking to myself, or was it the devil that didn't make it act up? Like, so that she could do that and fool me. It's just so weird to me that these people don't know that they're not normal. And me getting the justice that I should really get is so difficult. It's so crazy. I understand, but I really needed the rights that were offered, and I thought they were sincere. But if that's the case, then I guess I would go through life just not trusting anybody. But that's just not me. I'm not the type of person who says you gotta earn my trust. I'm the type of person who says you gotta lose it.
Me for the entire time I've been on here. And I think that is what bothers people. Because how dare us be able to maintain a friendship and only argue one time on social media? Yeah, I bet so, Dash. I bet so, girl. Oh, really? I love onions and pickle fries too.
You know, even going on about me being able to make any money on YouTube and stuff is ridiculous. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me that I'm not even allowed to be able to make money on YouTube, or yeah, I don't understand why they just don't understand that we don't care if they're friends. We'd like to be able to be friends with people too. Like, uh, and you know what, Donaldo? I wish that it still could be that way, but they've done a lot of damage.
Yep, we live and we learn. Learning from mistakes is a part of life.
And quite frankly, I do get in a lot of pain, and I am tired from cancer. But I saw Kimberly 11 like leave this comment one time about how angry she was that I was smiling and not in enough pain, while she's had loved ones deal with cancer, and here's a piece of shit like me smiling. But I was in so much pain that day, but I had a doctor's appointment anyway, so I just wanted to just take a picture. I didn't know it was gonna make her so angry that you know and then you got Cindy, who thinks it was normal to be, team Gracie instead of just team against cancer. Like, how about that? Like, so gross. Then that woman disappears anyway, too.
Ellen, I want one of your chili dogs.
Oh, make one for your fucking kids, you fucking scrub. Who disappeared?
Yeah, Nancy, I know.
Nobody's getting a big kick out of this, Diane. All right? Nobody is, except for you guys.
I mean, what you said.
Why do you get to fucking sing?
Every lie said about me, you know, and while these people are ready to come and gonna try, but I'm not gonna promise anything, guys. Say that
Well, no, I'm sorry to do that too. This is on Mother's Day. Yeah, but I want everybody to know what's really going on and how it is affecting. I'm not going to just hide the fact that what this person is doing, she's doing it to somebody who, and to anybody who supports them. And she's quite like proud of herself doing it, you know? I want everybody to fucking know. I don't want them listening to this bitch thinking, she's being harassed by, and then I say nothing. So it's like, oh, no, this is a serious, serious problem. You know what I mean? And it's been going on for so long.
oh yeah, I'm gonna try, but I'm not gonna promise anything, guys. 'Cause lately, I've been so overwhelmed and just.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't been so overwhelmed. No, you haven't.
Ready to kill.
Oh, wait a minute. So you can threaten. Yeah, she does. She does see that. Where, she can do it for her reasons and I'll do it for mine. But so she's threatening to kill. Like, so you're threatening to kill somebody fighting for their life already? I just don't even.
Every lie said about me, you know, and while these people are ready to come and do that to us physically.
No. You're trying to sweep that up. I want to hear where I said that. Come on now. I also want to hear where I didn't mention that I felt bad about, some of the things I said and repented. But come on, man, shut the fuck up. So your kids get to constantly threaten me and shit like that. Like, you're just sick, man.
All we want is their
Then give peace to people. Because what I read was Diane Ostertag say, they won't give us peace. Why should we give them peace? What I heard from you was Tiffany M asked nicely in Annette's, And you said, just because you asked nicely, you think we're supposed to give you peace? That's what we heard. Like, shut the fuck up. You're fucking sick. You're sick in the head. Exactly who we are, you know? What? Dash goes, yes, she made that point on her live, doing what Munchie wants is her best to be doing for Munchie. It speaks volumes. You know, I'd been in the hospital and shit, hadn't even been going live. The fuck were you even talking about, Dash? Yeah, it's making them participants in everything, at every turn. Lying, saying I said they were throwing gang signs. It's like, what the fuck? That's a schoolmate, too. I mean, like, come on. Diane. SG is Munchie's puppy dog. Shut up. You look like my puppy dog shit. Fucking school night, man.
I'll come back up and check on you before I lay down, okay?
Oh, God.
I'll come back up and check on you.
So making that kid go back upstairs after you promised him he could sleep downstairs, and he was so happy. Uh, mm.
You know? What? Exactly.
It's sad.
You want side Carly?
No, no.
You want side Carly?
You say we go outside what with me? I know they don't sound like they want peace and they want to just possible needs. Shut up! You sound like shit. Dash goes, they are criminals and aren't going to be ignored, so we can go right on talking about them. They are not criminals who are being so what?
Especially big.
That poor kid.
Oh, yeah, watch the movie.
Ah, call me when you want to watch the movie. Mommy, call me when you want to watch the movie. Call me when you want to watch the movie. Ah. Now, if you're gonna put me down for pointing out how sad that is and say, oh, she must have watched movies with her kids. You're right. This would never take in precedent. It's so gross that That poor kid has sat there that whole time. That whole time. That whole time. You'll never get that back. Yeah, he's being sent up to the room instead of the movie.
That's tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah, because the older ones made the decision that it would be tomorrow, but they guess they didn't tell him. So he sat there the whole time thinking they were going to watch a movie. Remember, he's been sitting there the whole time too, waiting to fucking eat. And this is Mother's Day too.
So, no phone, okay? You can watch this till you go to sleep, but no phone, baby, okay?
Also, he gets to watch the movie. He gets to watch something alone.
I'll come back up and check on you before I lay down, okay? FB, I don't know who you are, but thank you. Fuck bitches. Fuck bitches.
You're so gross.
Friends, bitches, fuck, britches.
How loud you are in a house where everybody's trying to go to sleep. And that's even what you're laughing about. Like, you're so gross. Ugh.
Nothing, I'm just being retarded. I mean, stupid.
Wow. And fucking Dash goes, she ain't that much of a badass. Wow, hold on. Listen to her. Listen to this, what this person says. And mind you guys, this is Night Owl. This is Night Owl, who was my mod for 5 years. You guys never saw me say nothing bad about her. And she goes, I think she was actually stalking me the whole time she was knowing me now. What? I was stalking you? I had you modded and I was stalking you? Stalking you. She is a creepy person who is out of her mind. She ain't that much of a badass as she wants to be, and she doesn't know who she is getting so personal with. Shows herself as a fool, not a fighter. Huh? Ellen goes, yes, Dashy. Diane says, Tiffany, you have such a beautiful voice. Dashy says, so many people she has been talking all her insults about out of her weakness and insecurities. You sound like an idiot. She does sound cuckoo, man. Like, you sound like a fucking fool. Like, damn.
We gotta stop saying that word because it really isn't good.
That's her kids laughing about saying our tired word. That's what she's raising.
Fuck bitches. Fuck bitches. Friends, bitches, fuck,
Who was rapping about Detroit? Was it Debbie?
britches. Here, nothing. I'm just being retarded. I mean, stupid. We gotta stop saying that word because it really isn't good. It's not funny. It's really bad.
Maybe one of her kids is mentally challenged like that. This kind of sounds like it in the background, doesn't he? Sounds like he might have some mental issues, or maybe
Well, I'm not gonna mute it because Go ahead, say it.
So you're getting your kids involved at every turn. At every turn. Wow.
What? How are Nazis coming to Hamtramck?
Wow. Wow. You just can't fucking stop. You just can't stop.
The Nazi flag?
Shut up, Raheem. Are you joking?
So what are you happy about that? Are you happy about that? Are you happy about that?
Is that where all them cops came from? Shut up. Oh, hecky no. Now you're playing with me. He's playing now. I guess
So Nazis are a joke, but
there was not. Me and Noah were wondering who all them cops was. There was like 7 fucking freaking cops earlier on Joseph Campo and Kenneth.
can anybody look that up and see if Nazis went to Hamtramck on Mother's Day?
And Brandon just told me it was because they had Nazi flags. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad they got arrested. People, all people deserve to live. And I know that a lot of people think because my husband and kids are Palestinian, that,
Oh my God, your kids aren't Palestinian.
that I do not like Jewish people.
You don't, but you do know that being Palestinian and being Jewish are two different things, right? One is a religion, right?
But that is not true at all. Jewish people are beautiful people.
Oh my God. I don't know. She said Nazis. I'm saying she said Nazis. So I don't know. They said they had Nazi flags. You would think they'd know what Nazi flags are. So I don't know. But I can't believe that she is like,
It's the faith that they follow has nothing to do.
why are you bringing up their faith? What the fuck is wrong with her? Yes, it is. Yes. Yes, Donald.
It does, but the faith that we all follow has a lot to do with who we are. But it's like, I'm not gonna not like you because you're a faith. That like makes absolutely no sense at all. You're not supposed to judge people's faith, even if it's different than yours. You know. Exactly, Dashy. What the heck? Thank you, Diane, but it did not sound good just now.
So did they have somebody go there with Nazi flags? I don't know if I ever believe anything this woman says.
Amen, Dash. Mhm. Wow, Dashy. And I hope I don't get any of you guys upset for saying this, but I feel like she had you guys hating me.
Are you out of your mind? I had them hating you. Like, why do you think you're that important to me? So the Hampton Review posted an article on May 14th over planned book burning protests. Who planned a book burning? That's terrible. I can tell you for certain that the Nazis pretty much aren't big on, they're both two hate groups, like. Fucking town getting filled with people who hate. You're a criminal being a nice person.
Like, maybe not hate's a big word, but she had you guys thinking I was like this insufferable person, right?
No, you are. I didn't have anybody thinking shit.
And I guess these last couple weeks I kind of have been, because it's been like nonstop, back to back shit.
No, nobody's doing shit to you. What do you mean? I've been in the hospital. Nobody's doing shit to you, bitch. Even when I'm not in the hospital, nobody's doing shit to you. Nobody's doing anything to you, scrub.
And I'm not proud of that. I'm not happy that I get triggered like that and that I feel like I have to do the same thing people have done to me.
Nobody's done anything to you. It is weird. I mean, you were yelling at Stella's mom for being a member. You're yelling at TM for fucking not wanting to harass me. Like, you're just a sick bitch. You said, oh, you came in there polite.
But at the same time, I don't feel like I'm doing the same thing. I feel like I'm sticking up for myself, which is unnecessary.
But nobody's doing anything to you. What are you sticking up for? What are you sticking up for?
Because these people are not going to change. They're not. So why even do it? The best course of action sometimes is just to walk away. But Dashi, I forgot how you said it. Now I can't scroll up all the way, but I wish I.
Oh, so they're not letting them protest against that. They're against us. What a shame. So we don't get freedom of speech, just then they do. What a shame. Mm-mm-mm. So Americans can protest, call the prayer at 5 in the mornings. And
I would have took a screenshot so I could repeat it, but you said something along the lines of a fool, not a fighter, and then before that you had said that it's a little hard, it's a little hard to know how people.
Who cares what Dash says? Dash says fucking stupid shit. Dash is a fucking lunatic crazy bitch.
People are, but it showed a lot when you say that, like with Munchie, what she does is her best. Like, you know, do you and do what you love. That's your best type of thing.
Tonight you said you loved Munchie. You love Munchie. Tonight you said you love Munchie.
No, and Munchie knows that it's not. You know, Munchie used to say all the time, well, I'm doing better. I haven't been doxing anyone. Munchie knows that it's not right. Munchie's not dumb. You know, Munchie just doesn't care. That's the difference. But there would be a lot of times where she would be like, well, I haven't been doing that, or I'm not. And she wouldn't. She wasn't at a time. You know, she did go through a time where she wasn't doing
But
it.
SG is not doing anything to you at all. And you're like going on about like the Ellen goes, yes, she did do that all the time. She's trying to drill shit into my head. Huh? Fucking weirdo.
I don't know if she missed it or what. Maybe because, you know, me and several other people would just say, oh, you dox people, whatever. So maybe in her mind she thought, well, fuck it, I'll just keep doing it. Because what's the point?
Shut up, bitch. You and your friends dox people all the time.
Stopping, if you guys are going to keep saying I do it all the time, and I am guilty of that. Because even when she stopped doing it, I always brought up when she did. So I am guilty of that. But, well, I can't really say but or however. Because that's a period at the end of that. There is no buts or howevers. When you do wrong, you do wrong. And I have no problem admitting
Everything isn't about you.
when I do wrong or say wrong. It's just that I am having a hard time right now with all of this. I really am. I'm having a hard time watching people that I care about like stuff.
What are you having a hard time with? Watching people support somebody else that you don't like. So this is what you think you get to fucking act like.
You know, she may be able to turn that off when she goes in there, but I'll tell you what, if I went into
Now
it,
you're gonna go on about
when
Stella.
you do wrong, and I have no problem admitting when I do wrong or say wrong. It's just that I am having a hard time right now with all of this. I really am. I'm having a hard time with watching people that I care about, like Stella. You know, she may be able to turn that off when she goes in there, but I'll tell you what, if I went into a chat and I seen a bunch of people talking mad shit on Stella,
Shut the fuck up, man. Nobody's in here talking mad shit on you. Why do you think you get to dictate?
I couldn't contain myself. I'd be like, fuck you, you stupid ass bitch bag, cunt bag ass motherfucking hoe ass.
Wow.
To the window, to the wall. So your face drop down and fall.
I can't believe you think you're a badass with these chants you're doing and shit. You're somebody's mother, man. You're someone's mother. Can you act like a fucking human being?
No, like whatever. Like I'd be freaking the fuck out. How I am with Ellen, you know? How I am with Matt now. Like how I am with certain people.
Nobody gives a fuck how you are with people. If you're the one being bullied, oh, but now suddenly you're the one stepping up. Like, shut the fuck up. Nobody's happening to these fucking douchebags. Shut up. I saw all that, the family tree online. What are you talking about, Dash?
And there are also people I'm like that with that we're not super duper duper close on social media. But they're also being blamed for things and called liars and told that.
Yeah, she is the biggest joke, man. Good night, Donaldo. Thank you. I appreciate you.
They don't like people because of this or because of that. No, we don't decide we like people or agree with them because of who they're friends with. It's what they stand with. It's not who you stand with, it's what you stand with.
So she can't support somebody with cancer, but it'd be okay if she was supporting you? Like, I don't understand. What is actually going on with, like, What is actually being done to you? You're gonna bring up some fucking picture that was 3 years ago that was an accident that for going on and on and on now you've used that to talk like disgusting? Right, but in the meantime, they're really putting my real address out there and really calling my local police. Like really harassing like real actual people and you know like even in your mom's case putting out a story about Suboxone or even in your case TM talking about oh how about we put this out there again. I mean they're the ones who are real life. They are the ones who are real life and it's gross, man. It's fucking gross. It's because they're dirt. They are fucking dirt. They're dirt. They're dirt.
You know, if you're standing there and you're okay with people being, you know, talked about because of their faith or because the shape of their body or
Nobody is. Nobody's doing shit to you.
because of their past, you know, or you call somebody the N-word 15 times.
No, who called somebody the N-word 15 times? Who called somebody the N-word 15 times? Who? Who? You gonna try to blame that on me? Huh? Who? Who called somebody the N-word 15 times? Come on. Where? Where is that? Come on. So you just want to fucking keep sitting there and making shit up over and over and over and over.
You, and then you go back and still be an asshole, you know, and these people still forgive you and still pray for you and still.
Hold up, hold up. Or that person could come out and say, they never heard me say that. Because I don't know if they've been talking to you and acting like they feel slighted, but they could come out and say that that never happened and speak out against this. I don't know the story, but I don't know why you're bringing something that didn't happen up.
Support you, and it's like, how do you go back and do the same shit even though these amazing, kind, beautiful people, there's a few people that I love with my whole heart who support her.
That would be what? Your fucking 2 centimeter heart? Nobody, I didn't call anybody the N word 15 fucking times. You just want to keep fucking lying. You want to keep running with a fucking lie narrative. And it's getting fucking sickening. You just want to keep lying about me. And you need to stop, bitch. You fucking seriously need to stop. According to you and your friends, I'm a liar, I'm a scammer, I'm a drunk, I'm a cokehead, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a racist, I'm a PDO. No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Fucking constant harassment.
Her. And I'll never be able to walk away from them or like be mad at them or hurt because they've never, ever, these three people never have ever been in SG's chat engaging while they were shit talking about me and Ellen. Never.
So why don't you give them any credit? Why aren't you giving those 3 people any credit? Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Go in her chat, they support her. They want her to be better. They want her to be okay.
Well, if it's, I'd like to know who these 3 people are that are like, you know, they want me to be better, but they don't want to tell their friend, this one here, to be better. Like, you know.
Sad for her. They pray for her. They support her. They like trivia. They like to listen. They think she's funny and great and all those things, but they don't contribute or sit and engage in things that are negative about me and Ellen or you guys. You know what I mean?
Well, probably because anything they told you privately, you would fucking put out there.
They go in there when it's trivia or when it's something light, like lighthearted, and as soon as that shit, starts happening, bye bye. That's people I can respect. You can support whoever you want. Matter of fact, I'm happy for those of you strong enough with, the will to stand with someone like that. But
She thinks it's
how are
everybody
you
else.
doing that? Like, how are you standing?
Because what you're saying are lies. But what you will do to them if they don't comply is disgusting. They have shared with you probably stories of their losses of their children. They know you'll fucking say shit. They've watched you do it to other people who lost their children. You're fucking disgusting. You're fucking disgusting.
What they're doing, what they're saying, what they believe in. It's weird to me. I just can't wrap my head around it anymore. And maybe I'm at the point where if you can't beat them, join them. And that's a terrible place to be in.
No, what you should be at the point is, worry about your fucking own life. You've got minor kids, take care of them. Prioritize right. Hi, Andy, Mom. She don't even care, like, that she's lying, because she knows that any truths that her friends have trusted her with, she'll just, and then she'll exaggerate them, like she said, like, what the fuck?
But I'm trying to push myself away from that. It's just difficult, you guys. It really is difficult.
It's difficult because nobody's doing anything to you. Nobody's doing anything to you.
You said you were Hungarian. Yep.
Oh, whose birthday was it? Happy birthday to whoever's birthday it was. All across the world. In every nation.
Really, Dassy? That is so cool.
Big deal. What is so cool? Ooh, she's got Slavic ancestry with Hungarian and German and Irish. Ooh, so cool. So cool.
I said, I told you I have the same origin with me. I am so excited about that. That's so cool. Cindy's also Hungarian. I thought that was fucking cool too. Hell yeah, girl.
So you're back buddies with Cindy. So Cindy, you don't care that this is the person who was like, who put out all that stuff that I'm not gonna repeat because fucking I mean, you know what I'm talking about. All the stuff that you said you told her in private. This is from Mother's Day. All the stuff you told her in private. That's what you told me. Fucking that she put it out there and now you're up there on live streams for them. So you don't even have any respect for your own family either, huh?
Barely ever hear of other people being Hungarian. Yeah, Nat, me too, girl. Me too. But it is hard, Yeah, she did do that all the time. She was.
She told you to go back to Syria, Nat, remember? That you were using your kids for checks for disability.
Trying to drill shit into my head. Yeah, Ellen, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, girl.
Yeah, because she thought you were just that stupid, Ellen. Now, why would she think that, Ellen, if you and her have been friends and never argue, only had one argument, but that's your secured, loyal friend, right? Really? But you thought Ellen was being told to, hate you. Hmm. Well, maybe she's saying she doesn't think that you have proven that, you don't hate her. Maybe you got to start buying her some more stuff. I don't know.
Really thought like she was trying to get you guys to not like me and to like, and especially with you, Nat, especially with you, Ellen, because we always remained friends.
Really? Even when you weren't putting money on her books?
And something I've always been impressed by with you and why I could never truly be mad at you at them times. I would get jealous sometimes and butthurt about things, and we've already talked about that, but just to be transparent on here
This
about
woman still thinks that her behavior is fucking normal.
it as well. But we did get into our little snuffles here and there. Only one because I blamed you for something you didn't do, but like in public. But I think that even though she tried to drill that in your head, the one thing I was always very
Sick.
impressed by with you is you would always tell me. You'd be like, Tiffany, what the frick? Or if you started believing something, you'd come to me and you'd say, well, why did you say this? Or what the hell do you mean by that? Or how could you do this? Or just whatever. But you'd always call or text me.
But do you know why Ellen and I, like I got a distaste for Ellen? Because she would sit in your live streams while you were talking all sexual about me and my kid and shit. And she was a mod and wouldn't remove it. And she would let fucking, Tandra be doxxed and this one be doxxed and not remove it. Oh, happy birthday, Indie Mom. I hope you had a good birthday. 28?
You never leave it unsaid, or unfinished. You always came straight to the source. I can respect that, okay? I can respect that, period. Even if it was something downright.
Well, I can't respect the fact that you never had the decency, Ellen, to remove, doxes or people's kids' names or anything. Speak out against it. You just didn't even have the fucking decency.
The fact that you'll come straight to me first, I just feel like every person should respect another human who's willing to do that. If you get what I'm saying.
How about you just act like a fucking human being, Tiffany?
Oh, wow, Dassy.
Yeah, it was disgusting when she talked about you, Indie Mom.
So I have a Soviet ancestry with Hungarian and German. Oh, wow, that's a lot of different things.
She was disgusting.
They are to me. It doesn't make us. Yeah, net, me too. Honestly, I think I've done a lot of that recently. And it's not that I'm intentionally downing people, but going on over and over about the things bad that they've done, even if they are.
But you are still doing it. You do it every fucking day, multiple times.
me, or even when they are to me, it doesn't make us better and it doesn't make us even. It makes me worse, substantially worse. You want to know why? Because I know the difference. They don't. They
Are
think
you
what they
kidding me right now? You just said you don't even know how to do parenting. They don't give you an instruction book.
they're doing is okay. You get what I'm saying? The logic behind that. Sorry, I was taking a bite while I was eating the rest of my cereal because I usually eat those dates when my sugar starts feeling weird, but I don't have any left, any smushy ones.
Oh, now supposedly your sugar feels weird. Oh, what are you, diabetic now too? Like, huh?
And I can't eat the hard ones, obviously, because I don't have teeth. Did you get it? Was it there?
Dash. I never hated you, Tiffany. I knew the harassment was SG being sick in the head and still is. You're sick. Dash, you're sick.
Are you going through my phone, boy? Go looking boy, looking boy, looking boy. Where he's looking boy, where he's looking boy.
Why are you calling him boy? Or him looking boy, little boy, boy. Why are you doing that? Dash says you shouldn't feel like because she goes after you and starts trouble that you are being hated. It's a sicko person who is going after you. You can't let yourself feel so bad. No, you're a sicko person, Dash. You truly need get yourself some fucking help. You're sick. You guys all sit in a live stream where that woman is the most. Oh, it's from an Eminem song. And what is he saying? Boy, I don't understand it. Like she's just so weird.
Oh. Not right now. Oh.
No, you can't do anything. Oh, they went to Chicago. Get out, really.
Are you going through my phone, boy? Go looking boy, looking boy, looking boy. Where he's looking boy, where he's looking boy.
Sounds like she's saying Bumblebee tuna, Bumblebee tuna, Bumblebee tuna. Like from Dumb and Dumber. Just trying to say anything.
Oh. Not right now. Oh.
Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Yeah, she's disgusting. She's a disgusting bitch. Wait until fucking Mother's Day bringing that shit up. She's a fucking disgusting bitch. Disgusting. So this is all your kids trying to get some sleep at night, and this is what you're gonna be doing.
Beautiful. Wow.
What's this? You have friends in your chat. We know who is on the team of destruction, not your chat. You're acting like crazy. You need to fucking get evaluated, Dashy.
And by the way, you guys, the reason why I have Linda and Karen honk honk, it's my turn. You know that
What?
What the fucking name of them? On YouTube?
What is she talking about? Linda and Karen, Hong Kong gets returned. What is she talking about?
Listen, Linda. Honk, honk, Karen. Pull over to the side of the road, bitch.
Wow.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh my God.
No. You're such a cunt. So you're using the names of two other dead people, my dead sister and Karen F. Oh, and with your, reference to the Hong Kong, so 3. Wow.
That's why I put that, because, and then afterwards I was like, oh shit, because I remember earlier they were talking about, us talking about Karen and how we were saying,
Wow. You just can't fucking stop yourself, you dirty fucking nasty bitch. You know exactly what you're doing every time you're doing it, you dirty bitch.
like basically making it like we were saying something bad and we weren't. We were literally reminiscing about her and.
No. And by the way, it wasn't anything to do with you. They were talking about what Sharon was saying, okay? So shut up, bitch, okay?
The good things, like what the fuck, but whatever. And after I sat there and looked at it, I just thought of that. Like, damn, they're probably gonna be talking shit about that. Take them to Detroit, my hometown. Girl, that's right where I'm at.
I can't believe you.
We're in Hammy-town. It was funny. Listen, Linda. No, Karen.
No, you fucking cunt. It isn't funny. You dirty, dirty, dirty bitch. No, it isn't funny. Ellen says no clue, but it's funny. Wow. Wow. Hi, King of Cats. You're fucking stomach turning. You are, man. You're stomach turning. You are fucking stomach turning. You're such a fucking dirty cunt. Ugh. There's just no way you should be fucking. Ugh.
Pull over, bitch. It's my turn.
It ain't your turn, you fucking toothless fucking bitch. You fucking nasty slob.
Oh my God.
You're fucking gross.
Oh, that is so awesome, Dashi. I'm glad.
Wait, you think you get to keep harassing deceased people as family members and shit? Why that crazy bitch sits in there talking some fuck, and you're fucking stupid as shit. GH. You really are. You're stupid as shit.
So glad you enjoyed your day. And Net, I'm very glad that you enjoyed your day with your boys as well, girl.
But you didn't enjoy yours, did you? Nope. Because your hubby didn't take you out to do shit for Mother's Day. Didn't take you nowhere.
I know, dude. Me too, Brahim. But the stuff was different back then, you know? That is sad. It is. I always ask my mom, Like if she ever thinks about it. They'll know where to come here. Who just went outside?
You don't even know, like, oh, your kids are leaving the house or anything. Like, you don't even know.
Feel good. I really did. And thank you guys for helping make me not so triggered. And I am going to try to do better. I've really been losing my shit. Not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie about it. I'm just so upset with everything. And
nothing's happening to you. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing's happening to you. Nothing is happening to you. She's fucking disgusting. She's just disgraceful. She's disgraceful, disgusting, grotesque. Fucking just gross, man. Just gross. Well, I know that she takes down a lot of her videos, so, I mean, but if anybody knows that they caught them maybe on the Crunch and Munch, maybe I've missed some. So I don't know if Munchie's still here, but I don't have links to those particular ones, but,
and what they're going to be. But what we do know is they are
the next generation that sits there and laughs hysterically when you're using the R-tard word, like,
because they support her. But the funny thing is that's not us. That's them.
no, it is you.
Because we choose not to.
You don't have to support me. You need to shut the fuck up and stop lying.
I tried to be cordial and I tried to ask nicely. Tiffany, do you think that means that now everyone has to kiss your ass?
No, it means, why don't you just shut the fuck up? Why don't you just shut the fuck up?
so I wanted practicing Muslims. It's separate. The men and the women. And I was
You
not
are
about
not
to
a
go
practicing
with
Muslim. Okay? You're not.
the women. Happy Mother's Day, Net Net. And actually, you're the reason I did StreamYard, girlfriend. In case you wanted to come up with me, you're more than welcome. Very, very welcome too. It's up to you, of course, but I'm going to be talking a little bit drama today. I want to apologize.
No way. I find that so hard to believe.
To everybody for that. Kimberly, could you send the link to Trump? I know she probably won't want to say much because she don't get in the middle of it, but I don't want her to feel like I forgot about her because my other phone, I'm plugging it on the charger so that way I can start doing content. I would send it when it turns back on. That's one thing I love about iPhone. Side note. Is that when they're dead, as soon as you plug them in, within 5 minutes, they pop right back on. My Android, I had to wait at least 20 minutes for it to freaking come back on, and it wouldn't pop back on. I would have to put it back on. But so yeah, I am going to be talking some stuff, but I want to tell you what my daughter did real quick. So my daughter
pretended to be your daughter. Is that what your daughter did? Because you don't have a daughter.
After my husband left for the wedding, I made him a big breakfast and everything. And after he left, Noah was still gone, and well, Noah and Zachy, and Brahim was upstairs in Noah's room, which go over there because all the men are going to go to the wedding and they're going to have something over there. Obviously, I wouldn't
What are
go
they gonna have over there? Fucking lap dancers? I mean, like, why would the men go to the wedding and the women not go?
because, his ex-wife, which is her mother's there. And I mean, we're not hateful with one another, but obviously that would be uncomfortable, for everybody involved. Not her and I. Her and I don't mind at all, but it seems like everybody else does, which is funny.
And it seems like they're telling you that so that you don't go and embarrass everybody. Nobody wants you there.
Anyways, so she texted me and she's like, "Happy Mother's Day. I love you so so much." And I was like, "Who is this?"
Sure she
And
did.
she told me, "It's Dana, your daughter." I said, "What?" I didn't.
What, recently? Well, that's what Cindy said too. And but apparently, if Cindy's not getting along with me, then they're all cool. Then they're good. If she's, I don't know, like, do you have a channel that is like that you could send me the link, like email it to me, and then the ones that I didn't see, I could do commentary on them because the bitch is such a liar, you know.
Didn't say what, but in my head, I was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, Dana, thank you so much. I love you so much." It just, how she said it, that would have been enough for me.
Shut up,
Open the
bitch.
fucking front door, but I opened the front door. She calls me right when I open the front door, and it's a fucking Tim Hortons coffee. And Mom, because Michael took that whole weekend off of work, he couldn't take this weekend off of work. He tried, but he couldn't. They wouldn't give it to him. So he said, okay, and took the next weekend off work, and we're all going to go together. But if Raheem wasn't sick, I would have still went in to see my mom, because she's sick and stuff. But
You're such a lying bitch, man. But you want to act like you know all about my life.
because he's sick, I can't risk her getting more sick. I'm sure you guys know how that works. But I just thought that was so kind of her to think about me like that. I mean,
Of
and
course,
her mom
back to you again. Back to you again. Did you send your mother anything?
and my daughter-in-law had to be the ones to pay for that. And I don't know. That was one of the most thoughtful things ever. And I
Had
told
to
my
be the
boys,
ones
don't
to
worry about it.
pay for that? Like, what's up with this fucking man that you fucking married? Does he pay for anything? These are Pete's.
Until we're all together, because I really would like to do, when it comes to like gifts and whatever crafts, anything they want to do, I would really like to do it together. So yeah, and then it gives them, they
So
can get
she's
the
looking for more gifts. She's looking for more gifts.
50% off cards and the 50% off fares and shit. So I like to do things like that to make it less stress and so it's not as busy and all that other stuff. But
Why
either
is
way, my
everything
kids
about
just,
you,
they're
bitch?
just now getting bigger to an age where they can do something for me. Because my husband just doesn't, he don't care about any holidays. Not
Wow, that must be such a fucking thrill for them kids, huh? Great. Great. Your husband don't care about any holidays, even though he's off celebrating wedding after wedding after wedding after wedding. Even though, supposedly he's the one who took them trick or treating, even though that's supposed to be against you guys' belief. Even though he was fine with the 14 fucking kids you claimed to get fucking Christmas presents. Don't care about any holidays. Do you give a fuck about anything, man? Like, that has to do with anything? Huh.
in Palestine, not in America. He's like, American made holidays or commercial, made holidays to make money. He don't like it. And religiously, you're really not supposed to celebrate anything but Eid and Ramadan. So
Fuck you. Yeah, she wanted fucking, what else was it she was saying? Oh, honeybees to fucking organize her live streams for her with hers. Like fucking like who the fuck does this bitch think she's fucking dictating to? She's a fucking bitch, man. It really is.
In the bigger picture, that's just how he is. And he does things for me every single day. I was telling Ellen about that yesterday.
Yeah, he buys you $1 fucking t-shirt.
As much as it bothers me sometimes, he does things for me all the time. He got me flowers just a couple weeks ago. Now he doesn't do it that all the time.
I pulled them up out of fucking cemetery or something. All right, ones that you maybe if you haven't heard me do commentary on or something you think I might be interested in, you know?
But every single time he goes out, he'll tell one of the kids, "Oh, your mom will love this." He'll see a lipstick for $2 or $3, and he'll
Big fucking whoop. Nobody's even seen your lips with lipstick on it. Big whoop. He takes those kids nowhere. Buys those kids nothing. Big fucking whoop, bitch. In the meantime, there's old women in, motorized wheelchairs trying to work their little job at the grocery store. They got to be worried that he's going to fucking punch him in the face. Unbelievable.
he'll call me. He'll tell whoever's with him, "Oh, your mom will love this," and then he'll give me a call on video and say, "Will you like this?" Or a pair of leggings or pants or a t-shirt that's on sale or just whatever, even if it's a
You're such a fucking idiot. You're such a fucking idiot. But he gave you nothing on Mother's Day? So he could buy you $20 t-shirts and you're like, he got me 20 gifts. No, he fucking didn't, you bitch. And he doesn't even celebrate fucking your kids' birthdays with you or nothing. But he wants to go celebrate fucking weddings with his fucking, let's breed, let's keep breeding. Everybody, fuck, 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 fuck. We got some breeding to do. We gotta take over these people. They think they tell us, fuck off, bitch. You're fucking disgusting.
dollar fucking t-shirt. It's the point that my husband never goes one day without doing something for me. If it's a cookie,
Shut up! Because he fucking is embarrassed of you. Because you're delusional. You're only good for filling out fucking applications for his fucking scumbag fucking family to come over here and suck off this fucking country that you both say you hate. If you're so fucking happy, though, lay off me.
I like. If it's a fucking oatmeal cake, because I eat those oatmeal things, and I eat those ginger snap, sugar-free and
Of
gluten.
course you fucking do. Of course you do. There isn't a fucking little Debbie snack cake within a 3-mile radius of you.
Free cookies. And sometimes I splurge and eat those sugar fucking cookies from BJ's. And sometimes I'll eat a half a pack of them bitches if I'm sad, But
See? But you fucking berate your kid for eating a couple of spoonfuls of fucking frosting because he's starving. But you be pretending to be sad so you can eat fucking boxes and boxes and boxes of cookies. Probably fucking stealing fucking Girl Scouts. You're such a bitch.
today I didn't get like gifts and all that stuff, and that's fine. And I was
Hold up. You just said you didn't want gifts. Holy shit. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Wow.
Phone and I was sad, but I had people that lifted me up. Every single one of you ladies.
So
that
now,
lifted-
because, so this was just within 13 minutes, she went from, you know, we're celebrating, blah, 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 to now she was sad because she didn't get no gifts. You're such a fucking scrub.
lifted me up. Hey, Timbers, happy Mother's Day,
If you
baby.
think I give two fucks about calling you fucking what you are, nah, I don't. You don't get to keep sitting here day after day after day. Exactly. Well, she berated that kid for it a couple, and then fucking he sat there waiting. And Mom, call me when the movie starts. Horrible.
Every single one of you guys that lifted me up, thank you so much. Thank you for texting me, for calling me. Thank you so much to everybody. And everybody who I have not texted or called yet.
Oh, so she didn't text anybody back, and she didn't do it. She didn't do it back to them because you know it's her mental health. So, wow.
I'm so sorry. So sorry. You will get a text or a call from me before midnight. I promise you that.
Before midnight. Before
And if
midnight.
you texted me and I didn't.
Before midnight. Yeah, midnight call. She promises. What a fucking scrub this woman is, man.
See it. Most of the day today, I spent crying and sad. You know, other.
Why? You said how happy you were, how it was working out, how it was going to work out, how the whole, you know, this, that, and the other thing. You're sad because you know you're scrub and your fucking husband didn't want you at that fucking place. And your husband didn't buy you anything for Mother's Day. You're disgusting. You're scrub. And you want to ruin everybody else's fucking day because your day is ruined. Because you're just a bitch.
Feeling grateful for the fact that all of my children are healthy and are still walking the earth, and
Wow.
praying for those who don't have children, or praying for those who couldn't have children, and just trying to be in a compassion and empathy for them.
Why do you gotta try? That should be natural. You have to try to feel sad for somebody who has lost their child. Or do you go live and make a crack about it? Yeah, she's got to try. You know, yeah, constant with her. Try. She try.
Right? Not sympathy, but to have empathy and compassion, not pity or sympathy. And the reason I say it like that is because, especially people in this community, they are pushing us to give a shit. And that is why I'm
What the
telling
fuck are you talking about? They are pushing you to give a shit. The fuck are you even talking about? Who the fuck are you speaking for? Who the fuck do you think you are? And to give a shit about what? What are you pretending to give a shit about? Yeah, every day she's been going after her. And
all of you guys, I'm sorry because I shouldn't do it today, even though they are. I shouldn't. I shouldn't.
even though
allow
they
them
are, nobody was. Nobody was live doing shit on Mother's Day, you fucking loser bitch.
to turn me into what they are. You know, I always thought like I'm not going to be turned into what I hate to get even. But lately, I'm just in this spot, you guys, and maybe it's selfish of me. Maybe
It's made up by you. Nobody's doing anything to you. Nobody is doing anything to you. You're still going on about a picture that was an accidental picture, was apologized profusely for, and was 4 fucking years ago. Nobody's doing nothing to you.
I should do lives and say little things here and there, but not say them at the same time, if you get my drift. But I guess I'm selfish because I don't want to do that. I have to walk to the gas station, so come with me because I want to get some sugar, and I am not gonna have coffee. Like, that's just not going to happen. And I want to talk. I don't want to drive.
And then your husband supposedly called you the same day and asked for sugar. So it was after a certain time. But then your husband called you and you wanted more sugar. That's why we all said, why do you need, I mean, how much sugar do you need? But then so you supposedly called him, told him you were walking to the store for a cup of sugar, which is very strange. But then supposedly your husband called you asking what you wanted to be picked up, and it was cereal, sugar. So that doesn't even make sense. Don't even make sense.
Right and stuff. So we will just walk to the gas station, okay? Deal? Deal. So the point, no, I'm walking to the gas station.
Now Zach wants to walk to the gas station, right? Because, he's a little kid, wants to walk it. Yeah.
Okay. Can you ask Noah where the money in the card is, please?
Why does Noah have the money in the card?
Never mind, I found it. Never mind,
Oh,
baby.
she found it. She found it.
Yes. No, please, no. You're gonna stay at the living room, eat the rest of your stuff. I'm gonna take this.
Something real strange about that shit. That bitch was copping. In my opinion. Sorry. That bitch was copping. Why would she need money? She knows she's got a food card. She knows she's got a food card. Why'd she need money? Mm-hmm.
Walk. You're gonna stay with your older brother, and it's 5 houses down. I would let you go, but I'm on a live talking about stuff I don't want you to hear. Okay? Okay.
Yeah, you didn't say anything. Right. You didn't say anything that you hadn't already said.
For him. Let him know not to.
Yeah, and then she calls hubby, but then supposedly he calls her back and makes the phone call like what we could even, No. Oh, you recorded that? Oh, interesting. Yeah, she specifically said money and card. Hi, Daisy. If you want to, upload that one tomorrow. Could do that. Yeah. So you mean you're gonna upload it tomorrow, or you want me to? If you email it to me, I could maybe get it tonight. It's up to you. Or you can have Honeybees text it to me. Up to you. Because I didn't hear that one.
Hey, Brahim. Brahim, I'm going to the gas station. I'm going to the gas station. Please, please, do not be up here bothering Jackie. I'm going to walk to the gas station.
Probably doing the same thing. I used to have a friend who would, when they would give out those huge cups, like if you bought it, and then but this wasn't from there. This particular one wasn't from that place. It was just this humongous cup for coffee. Like it probably kept a whole pot of coffee in there, and it wasn't even from the place. Wasn't even from the place. And fucking there, she'd go in there early in the morning, and people were waiting for like the next thing to brew, and she'd go up with her fucking cup, and she'd pour the whole fucking pot of coffee in there, and then she'd take all the sugars and the creamers and everything. And so finally one day they told her, that cup is not even from here, you gotta stop. You gotta stop doing that shit, Like, what the fuck? And she got all pissed off at him because of it. It's like, why are you fucking pissed? She's like, I bought so many coffees from there. Like, well, that don't mean that those people who are standing there waiting for the coffee to brew that are going to work and you're not. Like, what the fuck? But just to be able to stand there in front of other people and pour that whole fucking pot into the cup, I just really couldn't comprehend that they had no fucking thought process of it. Like, and every fucking time it was, but I do so much for everybody. I do so much for everybody. It's like what? I mean,
Okay? Because I want to talk, but I don't want to drive while I'm talking, okay? All right, so listen for your brother, but don't be up here bothering.
nah, there's fishy stuff right there. Because you want to talk, but you don't want to talk while you're driving. Mm-mm. She must have just had gotten some money put on there or something.
You feeling a little bit better? Okay. Hi, Buddy. And I will tell you this, Buster definitely wished me a happy Mother's Day about 70 times. But
I agree.
I'm going to text my husband and let him know I'm going to grab sugar, and then I'll get on.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. They don't even get to sleep. Never even seen them talk about a school project or anything. Nothing. Nothing at all.
On with what I wanted to say, other than the happy Mother's Day. Hold on, guys. Hey, babe. I hope you're having fun. I didn't want to see you again and
You're
interrupt.
so fucking fake. Hey, babe. Hope you're having fun. Yeah, she don't care that he went to that wedding alone because she knows what she was gonna do while he was gone. She was gonna cop.
especially people in this community. And empathy.
People in this community don't really give a fuck about your lies no more.
I spent crying and sad. Been feeling grateful for the fact that all of my children are healthy and are still walking the earth, and praying for those who don't have children, or praying for those who couldn't have children, and just trying to be in a compassion and empathy for them, right? Not saying see your stuff. I'm going to take this walk. You're going to stay with your older brothers. And that's probably why most of y'all ain't got no man. Just saying.
What?
But I'm going to keep my man.
Oh, good for you. Keep him, please.
What? I'm going to take care of my husband and my children. If I'm going to do nothing else,
You
like,
I can.
It amazes me the way the world is today. And how, then if someone doesn't fucking like that, get the fuck over.
Nobody cares if you talk to your husband. Nobody cares.
Because it's my husband, and I respect my husband, and I cherish him. Okay?
You.
And when he walks, I roll the fucking red carpet, bitches. Okay? And when he gets up in the morning, I don't give a shit if it's my birthday, Mother's Day. I don't care. I'm making breakfast for my husband. I'm making his bed.
Because he ain't doing nothing for you.
I'll rub his damn feet and wash his ass if I want to, bitch. Like, it amazes me the way the world is today and how women are. Like,
no, it amazes me that you think we give a shit. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's fine. Amazes me that you think we give a shit. That's what's amazing to me. Is that you think we care. So amazing, so amazing. To think that we would care. Like, do whatever you gotta do. If you gotta wash his ass, man. Maybe you could borrow a bidet. Yeah, she'll wash his ass, but he won't even take her to a wedding. I know, right? Good looking out for yourself there. No wonder why you're always calling yourself fucking names. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
we're not supposed to cater to our men. Now, I'm sorry if you don't want to cater to your man. I'm surprised you still can keep a man.
You don't even know anything about anybody's man.
But I may not be I know I'm not the most beautiful woman. And I know that I'm not the skinny woman. And I know
Because he makes you feel that way. That's why you eat. And that's why he buys you the cookies.
I don't got no teeth. And I know I'm overweight and all that stuff. But you know what? I'm going to take care of my husband and my children. If I'm going to do nothing else, I'm going to cook and I'm going to clean. And I'm going to cook for my man and pamper him and everything else. I don't really give a shit
Gross. We don't give a shit either, bitch.
what you guys think about it. That's for damn sure. So continue with the peanut gallery. And that's probably why most of y'all ain't got no man. Just saying. But I'm going to keep my man. And it says something.
I know, right? Ugh. I believe she's meaning rim jobs.
Then it says go for a walk. It says something.
Now, notice how she skipped right there? So she skipped some time right there. Skip something right there.
Well, I know everybody can hear me now because I changed it to a different phone. So I think people are going to have to just swipe to where I'm at. You know? But anyways, so I am sick of hearing people talk about
Nothing.
me and Ellen and our personal.
Nobody's talking about you and Ellen. Nobody cares.
Now, I'm not going to go on and on and on and on, Miss April and Melissa, okay? Honeybees, Melissa. First of all, hi, Buster. Oh my God. You are so funny, boy. Was you following your mama? You was following me? What? You never come this far.
Mm-hmm. You're right about that.
Come on. Come on. Let's go home, baby. It's not safe, sweetie Petey. You can't come. I know you
Did you email that, or like, should I look, or?
miss your mama, okay? But mom was just walking to get sugar. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me, bro. Come on, baby. Come on, mama's boy. So, you two, had you guys shut the fuck up about me, your names would have never been mentioned.
Listen, bitch, nobody's even talking about you. No one's even talking about you, ever.
So, let's just put it that way. And April, you were not trying to make amends or squash things. No, you were not. You were publicly trying to humiliate me, okay? And for me, you don't squash things by going on a panel so you could try to humiliate.
What's she even talking about? Like,
Text you sent me, because the text you sent me, you were telling me, one, two, one, two. The text you sent me, you was trying to tell me I was lying. So I already knew right then and there what you were trying to do. I didn't lie about one thing I said to you or about you. Not one freaking thing. But I know you're going to continue with that narrative, and that's fine. I don't really give a shit, okay? And I'm not going to go
if you
over
don't
it
really give a shit, then stop talking about it.
again.
Did you send that indie mom, or am I waiting for King of Chaos?
Again and again and again. I'm not going to do that. But what I am going to say is you are a worthless piece of shit.
Wow.
On Mother's Day and on every fucking day.
Wow. Listen to you. You're such a fucking scumbag bitch.
Okay? I don't give a fuck what you want to tell yourself. And I also don't give a fuck what you want to lie about. I just don't. I don't give two fucks. Okay? Now, you want to try to play a part, play a role, that's cool. Do that. Do what you do. But I know who you are. Okay? I know the things you've said about me, and I know how it all started. When Munchie decided to go against me, April's honeybee. April's indie mom.
Kimbers goes, who's April? So there you are. Just
And Melissa, the other Melissa, is honeybee. They call me Tiffany, and they call my son Becky. So that's why I started calling them their name.
Well, no, that's what you call yourself. And that's what you call, It's like, fuck.
They want to call me TH and use my initials to my real name, and Tiffany and Tupany, and talk about Zackies, and their names are going to be said too. That, I just don't care. But
nobody talks about them. Seriously.
That's funny you didn't know that. Did you put Pop-Tarts in here and not eat them? Becky, did you put Pop-Tarts in the toaster and not eat them? So come in and get them, please. That is so wasteful.
Do these kids ever get a dinner, man? Ever at all? Like, do they ever fucking get some dinner? Like,
And please let Buster in, baby. I think he wants in now, sweetie. He didn't when I just opened the dang door. But, yeah. Sorry. So, what pissed me off, April, is you going around talking shit about me when you had no damn reason to talk shit about me.
she's not even talking shit about you.
You had no reason to talk shit about me because I wasn't even saying anything about you to you. None of that. None of it. You were talking about me because you felt like it, because you were going along with the crowd. Okay, that's why. You literally just texted me a day before that and told me that you really wanted to talk to me and you were so sorry you hadn't got in touch with me. And Noah.
Big fucking deal. Fucking drop it, man. How many fucking months or years are you gonna go on and on?
You wanted these for weeks, and they're still here, and your socks are still there.
It's actually
So, okay, you've been gone for 2 days, so. But, the problem is you guys, not me. When Muncie decided
No, the problem is you. Be better.
to go against me, whatever, that's Muncie, not April and Honeybee's Melissa, okay? That's Muncie. You guys are not her. And you just, like I was saying, you just had called me and said, oh, we really need to keep in touch. I'm so sorry. I've been busy. I haven't called, right?
Big deal. Be happy with the friends that you got over there. What's wrong?
Yeah. And then you went in there and you said, you talked about me. You laughed at me. You were, every time Swiss went live or fucking Janelle went live, you talked shit about me with them. And that's fucking bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. It is bullshit. And then Melissa Honeybees decided to go in there and say the reason she stopped speaking with me, which the last time she spoke with me when that happened was 2 days before. And we were
Who cares? Who cares? But there was no reason for you to just say, you're a piece of shit on Mother's Day and every other day. See, because where you try to go to people and hurt people is in, oh, okay. That's okay. The reason why you do the things you do is to literally sit there and go through people's Facebooks, harass their kids, harass their families, harass their deceased relatives, make up lies. Everything you do is to fucking hurt people tremendously. That's all you fucking try to do, is try to hurt people tremendously. You're a sick, disgusting slob. A sick, disgusting slob.
still texting the day before. And literally right before that live stream, that where Munchie said that shit about me wanting to dox SG, which I did not. I didn't care that they were gonna.
Why? Why do I need to keep being doxxed? Why? Excuse me? Like, what the fuck? Can people live in peace or no? Because you know why? Because you're not peaceful. You're a fucking evil bitch is what you are, you twisted fuck. Like, I can't stand this bitch. He's a sick bitch. I forgot to bring it out, so I can't. She's sick. Just smoke a little bit out here and then. Yeah, and if you guys saw like lately what she's been trying to do, that's why like I want e-baggers or honeybees to email me if you could. It's important. What they're trying to do to me is really fucking grotesque. And it's just been such a fucking constant just because like yeah, because she's miserable and not mentally stable. And she's creating people who, well, no, I don't mean about that live stream. It's something else. Something else that they're doing. that's just really off the rails. And I'm really getting fucking sick and fucking tired of it, man. These bitches are just gross. I know, like, move on. But she won't, because her whole life is, she's miserable about her own shit. So until she gets herself some fucking help or something, you know, like, there's no way she keeps fucking accusing me of, like, tagging her kid. I fucking did that to her. Never tagged her kids. She's fucking sick. I'm sick of her fucking constant lies about me. Bitch needs to get her fucking head checked. Yeah, she is obsessed, and she's gotta get her head checked because it's becoming real life. And her psycho friends, that the ones that she does have stuff on, are, you know, fucking becoming psycho like her, because if they don't, you know, do what she fucking do her bidding, the next thing she's putting up, you know. Me, doxing me, she said. Like, it's a constant of me having to fucking move all the fucking time. All the time. Fucking, I can't even be like somewhere and lay my fucking head down and feel secure and safe anywhere. Like, I'm not allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to, you know, not have my mind in a fucking tizzy all the fucking time, wondering what these bitches are gonna do next, you know? It's fucking ridiculous. This is on the line trolling. They're trying to kill me. They are trying to kill me. We all saw Crystal type, you know, she's gonna open up a bottle of Dom Perignon, and then you get some idiot saying Crystal said God told her to do the live stream about SG. Like, that's what God tells her to do?
Why should I? She fucking put my address out there and she asked
I
Ellen to
didn't put
give
your fucking address out there, you scumbag. But you're gonna learn why you should.
her my addresses because she wanted to test Ellen's loyalty to her. She
No,
already
that's
had my
not
address.
true. Well, Prudently lives in the same state as me, not very far away. I know for a fact I'm the one who talked her out of driving to fucking Cindy's job. I don't know why she wanted to drive to Cindy's job. That was like a couple of months ago. I said, why do you know, before they were friends, now they're friends. But she wanted to drive there just to see what kind of a place it was. I was like, why? Why would you? Like, to me, that's fucking, like, crazy. I can only imagine how many times she's probably driven by the other place. I can only imagine. Probably late night, too. Yeah, lost her fucking marbles. I mean, it's really not that easy to keep moving, you know? You gotta, you know? It's just, like, I'm not the type of person who ever thinks about giving up, you know, or anything like that, you know? I'd fight to the end for life, you know? I really would. But they've made it like that where dying in my sleep would be the easiest resolve to everything. And I'm not even talking about like this, but this is if society has made it impossible for people to function anymore. These are people who have not functioned. They are not responsible adults over there. But I've been on my own since I was 15. Always worked, always paid rent. 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, when I said, you know, something very odd has happened across the country. And I live in Massachusetts, so it was very odd to me. Now, I really think it had something to do with that whole COVID thing when they were like, oh, you don't have to pay your rent. And then these people, you know, who weren't paying their fucking rent while other people were still paying their rent, made it so that, you know, it wasn't that, oh, there's this money to cover it all. It's that they just took it from everybody now. Now they get to pay, you know, so it's like as if it's, but see, because they're so out of touch with fucking reality that when I'm stressing out over some fucking dumb bitch, first of all, you know, acting like, well, not even first of all, I'm stressing out over things like normal shit. Like when your rent goes up from $900 to $1,600 in 1 month, that's fucking mind blowing. Okay. When was the last time you ever looked for an apartment, Tiffany? See, that's why when I do, you know, like live streams or stuff like that, I try to do them about history, even cryptoids, politics sometimes, which everybody doesn't like. But, you know, current events, I wanted to make a fucking difference in the world. No, because she's just giving them she's like sponsoring them, each one, so they could come and get their fucking money that they get for their so-called war-torn country. While this bitch sits here and slanders the fuck out of me every fucking night. When I'm worried about real life shit. I'm not sitting there and going, you know, beat the brain to him, but boy, 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 art, art. You know, like, I'm not doing that shit. Ellen knows that I fucking sent her back that $100. She knows I didn't ask her for that money. She knows that she pretended she was being nice to me. Fucking prudently knows not one damn day that I was spent with her did I show any kind of fucking um any kind of signs or that I present as a meth head or an alcoholic that needed a drink or anything. She fucking knows that shit. But she had no fucking problem putting me back right in danger. Putting me right back in danger. I said Nepatrish taking credit for what? I don't know, because I still have cancer. So I don't know exactly what you were taking credit for. But her taking credit for prayers. As if my friends and you know, like in the first night with Munchie and Janelle and they all came in, that it was and King of Chaos, like there hasn't been prayers. Honeybees, as if honeybees didn't have prayer. I get a lot of prayers. You're the only one who took credit for what? I don't know that. Okay, fine, I'm not dead yet, even though you kept referring to me as the dead. And I did see someone say, you know, well, we kind of like to think that she's gonna get out of the hospital. You know, it was one of my friends from over here saying, we 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 don't think that, you know. That's what got me so annoyed, was that the whole thing was different than what they were trying to, you know what I mean? Like, it was really surprising to me that it was, you know, and I'm not, you know, like, even, it's not even that I'm ungrateful for the prayers, but the prayers were like, every once in a while, in between, you'd throw in, you know, the wrong that I did, you know, towards, the wrongs that I did towards fucking Prudently or you or you know, I got to accept Jesus's his blood. I can't just accept the good message that he was spreading and love God. Like, I can't just do those things. Like, you won't even admit the fact that you said yourself that, like, that you were going off on those AI songs. And I wouldn't even bring it up, Neptress, but the fact that you won't even admit that you know, like, I reached out to you personally after seeing what Angel Baby had done. But then as it turned out, that whole live stream, like, you didn't care that Chicken Winner, like, treated me like shit the day after doing, like, you know, you just don't seem to care about, you know. But I remember the BP one time coming up, and she would scream real shrill at me like a dog whistle, like, and I don't even know what she'd be screaming at me for. Because I remember that my first, like, even interaction with her was that she had donated, it was around Christmas time, and I was bald, and that she had donated to me $50 and said, you know, nice message, whatever. And then I came back from meeting my daughter, and I had made a video that day before I, you know, sitting in front of a Christmas tree, you know, my fucking eyes were like those urchins, you know, in those fucking pictures. And then I get back and there'd be no, like, encouraging thumbs ups. but there was like 4 or 5 comments, and they were between like different troll accounts, like one with Debbie's full name. You could tell they were the same person or something. And BP and VP saying they were threatening that the cops were on the way to her house because she had donated in her real name. And she was like panicking. Not that she had anything to hide, I'm sure. I didn't know the lady. I didn't know any of it really had really transpired until I got home, you know. And the first ones were like, they had my license plate number, so they were going to get me pulled over driving to meet my daughter. And then when I got home and looked, they were the ones threatening the person who donated in their real name, and they were going to have the cops come to their house and everything. And I was just beside myself. This person had done like a good gesture. And then I remember like fucking she had gotten up on my panel. This was after when it became, well, the popular thing to do was to just, and I want people to understand that. I was a bartender by choice, customer service. Because I like people. I like music. I like to laugh. I tell a good joke. I make a good drink. People who have been in, you know, that field really for a long time, they don't do it because they hate it. And most people don't hate the bartender. You can't be a hateful bartender. If you are, you can usually get away with it if you're a guy, you know, but women, but there was one bitchy bartender I've ever known my whole life, but you know, whatever. But for the most part, your bartenders aren't bitchy and they're not mean and they're not, and that's why you'll find a lot of them be like, you know, well, SG is funny. No, I will watch SG, she's entertaining. Well, that's all cool and I like that. I really do. And I'm glad. It doesn't matter to me that it took 5 years to get to the point where finally people are interacting and talking and realizing that, you know, hey, you know, that's why I was like, okay, I really feel like people like to play games. Like, but it didn't matter like what kind of game it was. If you were seen playing a game here, but I was like, I'm just throw it out there again. Do it again. I'm blocking everyone. One thing about Swiss, you could fucking know that you want block Swiss, she's gonna come in and talk to find out if you really got on block, right? I knew that if she did, I wasn't gonna block her. If she came in to talk, I was gonna keep her there because she came in to talk. Especially if she was like, normal. I wasn't. I know that what I would get is fucking people who were my supposed friends that would simply walk away from me for something like that. Now there was some who didn't. I'm not gonna lie. Every single person. I hope Linda Magri comes back. I haven't seen her for a while, but she does that. She's pop in, pop out. I hope she's okay. You never know with friends online, you know, because sometimes we don't know them and talk to them all the time. But anyway, what chat room would I be if I was like, here I'm inviting everybody to come play? I think that they're harassing her so much. I think they're harassing her so much that maybe she's just dotting her I's and crossing her T's, you know? But the bottom line is that not one of them has been able to respond with the normal response of what would they, if I'm in the hospital and they're putting up SG's gonna need, encouraging words and prayers, and if people could be this way. The only one who was really causing a lot of ruckus was Dash. That was the one that was getting fucking, people were like, we gotta delete what she's saying. You're an asshole, straight up. Uh, so I wouldn't have to. Uh, well, even with Indy and Honeybees and Stephanie Dawson, that's how quick we were able to just resolve. And that's what really was the problem, I think, that they had. Uh, that was really the problem of, was how easily we resolved, and they stuck to it. And Munchie didn't really even get mad. I think Munchie actually stuck to it. It was, we'll remove this, we'll remove this, we'll remove this. And, and if this happens, we won't allow it. And it was done. And then a couple of times I'd go and I'd look and see that, oh shit, there's an older video I didn't notice. You know what I mean? So I, remove as I went, but we didn't demand like apologies from each other. We knew enough that, um, that, man, we could be there all the time. Yeah. That's another thing that really got me with her, is cause, look, actually, uh, was that she was like, hey, Crazy Court, was that, oh, we're not gonna get an apology from her. We know that. It's like, come on, man. None of us were asking for that from each other. It went just like that, right, honeybees? Seriously. That's why it was so shocking to me. And they still can't answer the question of when Munchie and King of Chaos and Janelle and Swiss all came in, when they, if it was a specific thing, like say I just, like stepped on your toe, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry about that. You know what I mean? Like, or we had an argument, and I would hope it would be private anyway, but or I misspoke on something. But to go back now is like, hold on a second. Oh my god, you sent me one with chewing. It's fine. It's fine. If it's one I've heard before. Look at this, though. Man, when does she sleep? When does she sleep? Holy shit. If you have the time and everything. Disclaimer, I do not own. Now, do you already have it sped up, or should I speed it up? You've already got it sped up.
Hey guys. Yeah, I was buffering because I wanted to send a link to Ellen to you.
So, So we know that those must be the three that she's talking about that have never blah blah blah. But I don't have a problem with Trump's.
You were already in here. Ellen. Ellen said, I'm in there and I got notifications for once. Kimberly, did you see? Look, peanut butter.
Kimberly.
It looks like a little nasty, right? It doesn't really look that good anymore.
Look at you. So she fucking gets. I sped it up. Anyway. Yeah, I can adjust it as I go. So she waits till late at night and starts cooking. Damn. While her kids are fucking starving.
So,
So this is the night before.
hi, Casey. Hey.
This is on the night.
So I find it funny
Oh,
that Honeybees is over there talking shit again.
man, every day she writes a book. Every day.
Ellen said, I'm in there and I got notifications for once.
What's up with that laugh? So fake.
Look, peanut butter. It looks like a little nasty, right? It doesn't really look that good anymore.
Especially since you took it down from your crotch after the dog was done with it. Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that. I can.
So, hi, Daisy. Hey.
Daisy, you were in there? Just kidding.
So I find it funny that Honeybees is over there talking shit again. I really just wanted to say, damn.
Over where? Wasn't I? Where?
Bitch. It takes all you bitches to talk about me and say the same.
I don't know. See, you're trying to copy things that I say too, because, like, it's all right. She's got enough here, King of Chaos. I only got so much time left in the world, you guys, all right? As we all do.
Same shit. Like, that's funny to me. Like, you guys are just making me relevant. You know? Seriously. Like, you guys were all.
So we don't want you to bitch anymore about. Oh, that's the yelling one with the microphone? One of the mods here is so fucking. They're so chapped ass about the whole soy sauce one. Because she yelled at the kid because he ate all the soy sauce. Fucking shame.
all in one line, already talking about me. Hence why I said anything. And not for nothing.
Listen, just because you keep deleting every live stream that you do, doesn't mean that this isn't your voice actually having a live stream.
But there's a couple people that there's a couple Daisy, I don't know what you said because it was retracted, but it's nice to see you. It's nice to see everybody. It's nice to see you. Yeah, you. I don't know who you guys are, but thank you for coming in. And if
All right. I know, because I have a couple of things. We'll do it to a 420. How's that sound? Maybe we'll go to a little longer than 420. Well, I can't. Well, anyway, we'll 420.
If you don't like drama, you feel free to swipe. Because if you don't know or not familiar with this community, you might think that I'm just a little bit wackoed. Okay, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, but no, because you are. You're not doing drama. You're not doing commentary. You're harassing someone with cancer. It doesn't matter who it is. You're harassing any of their friends, anybody who donates to them, and themselves. And any facility any landlord, you're aggressively with your friends harassing aggressively, gang stalking someone with cancer, and that's what you're doing, and you need to stop. This is over the top.
So I am getting sick and tired of all of this. Earlier, I barely said anything. Like, I did talk about shit, yes, but mostly with
See?
Janelle and...
That means that you're still doing this. So you saying people are going back and no, this is you every day, and you need to shut the fuck up.
Just small things. Mostly it was about me venting about housework and shit. Dishes and plates and dinners. Like, I don't understand these people. I'm allowed to respond. Honeybees, you were just on a panel with Janelle talking shit about me.
That doesn't even make sense what you just said. It really doesn't. Put up all your fucking videos. Put up all your videos. Stop lying and acting like you don't make a live stream and talk shit every fucking day. The fact that you think everybody is so fucking stupid, or you're just fine with it, like you just believe it yourself, like you're that delusional. Is that what it is?
So, did you expect me to just shut my mouth? April, before I came out talking about you, you were going live to live to live to live. I was gone.
No, she wasn't. You said it yourself. She said one thing. One thing. Do you know how long ago that was? Do you know how ridiculous you just sounded? Live to 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 live. Like, even you're just like how okay, whatever you say. Now you could go, Sammy. Yeah, they're blocked. Like, seriously, at this point, this is like every fucking day. You're neglecting, even more. Like, you're prioritizing things that aren't just, they shouldn't be your priority. If you're having a problem knowing how to mother and you're bitching that they didn't give you an instruction manual after 4 kids, well, maybe you should go take a class or something. Because there's something wrong with you, okay? That person walks in here and says that as if we're all fucking harassing people who have lost their kid, on Mother's Day, or neglecting our kids. They're not feeding them. That person comes in here and acts like we're even comparable to that, to what they're doing over there.
So many people said.
Like, Debbie literally thinks that the police care who Munchie is. Isn't that unreal? I mean, like, but then she'll sit there and say, that's right, when I'm drunk, I call the police on my own. Like, it's normal behavior. But they should care, but, yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's all watch Netflix and chill. In the meantime, you got fucking knock, knock, knock on the door, and 3 times during Christmas week, or writing letters to my mayor. I mean, like, come on. And she admitted she did it, like, with no shame. These people are sickos.
That I left. Okay. Yeah, I was still doing live streams. I was still.
Who cares? What? Oh, so now you're saying that you were still doing live streams. Okay, so stop lying.
Doing fucking live streams until Swiss did that live about me and Ellen. Okay, so after.
Shut up! You were doing live. Oh my god.
That I stopped going live for over a month.
No, you didn't. You never stopped going live for over a month. Yeah, and told them she felt that the police were getting the wool covered over their eyes. And that, I was fooling them into believing she wanted me to get swatted. And they are all like, well, you call her a sexual diva. Oh, the whole live stream was fucking grotesque. Was grotesque.
Fortnite flags, but that was it. I think I went into a couple of grades in one of them business actually. Oh shit, I had to send her a link. Hold on.
No, not this one. Another one. Been somebody I get to drive home from the doctor's office to walking in the door. And my life was turned upside down, not just from cancer, but ugh. Like, how the fuck is it fishy that, I don't want to take rides to chemo from a complete fucking stranger online when I already have rides lined up? That made my chemo fishy. Like, these people were fucking psychos. But imagine my surprise, a couple of years later to find out that was the person putting casket emojis and calling me a goner. And then imagine my surprise that I still wanted to believe the best out of them. And I still think that I still, like, not of her anymore, but, well, I don't know, like, how much time I got left, but whether it was, a short time or a long time, I think I'd be apt to fucking wish for the best out of somebody again and probably get disappointed. But you know what? Sometimes the best happens, even if it takes 5 years. I can't go through life thinking everybody is like these fuckers. That'd be ridiculous. I never in my life would have. If somebody would have said, I bet you $1 million right now, and you're going to get back to your house and you're going to be ostracized, a pariah of the community, you will get no support for your cancer. And I'd be like, seriously, because I've always been pretty liked. And I'm not just talking social media stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I'm the only one who was supposed to get off YouTube, even though it was like during COVID and a lot of people were using. But, and they didn't think, they just unreal. Stop with that chewing, you rude bitch. Stop going live to do that. Like, you go live, Tiffany, just to be fucking annoying, and you know it.
What the hell? You guys are saying the same shit over and over and over and over. And yes, so am I. But it's because every time you guys go live, you say the same shit about me. And what?
No. We say, why don't you shut up? We say, why don't you shut up? Because you're not even playing any, like, audio to prove anything that you're saying. You claim that you prove stuff, but you don't. That slurping is fucking grotesque. Grotesque. She's gross. She's probably just been gross her whole life, man. This is somebody who was, years ago, before we even fucking had any kind of dealings with her, was wearing a bedazzled Confederate hat. And she wants to fucking accuse me of calling somebody the N-word. Fucking lying bitch. She's a lying bitch. But she sure was wearing that fucking bedazzled Confederate hat. Hold on. This bitch has claimed her mother's been sick for how long now? This is so weird. Sometimes I can't help it. she's the one who's sitting there fucking putting herself down over and over. It's like, while she allows the chat to fucking that Dashy to just Dashy's fucking off the chain, man. And I don't care. Everybody saw that you were my mod for 5 years, Dash. Everybody saw I didn't do shit to you. I didn't do anything to you. Diane, the way you're talking, like, what the fuck? That she's gross, that she's this, like, what the fuck? Of course I'm gonna fucking say shit about you now. Man. You just be fucking going off for no reason. Like, it's the thing to do, like, you're possessed. I don't know. You're fucking possessed, motherfuckers. Devil's minions over there.
Bothers me, and I'm just keeping it real, okay? What bothers me is that none of this would even happen if Hundies and April, aka Amina, if you guys would have stayed out of my business with Swift. If you guys, including Chanel, would stay out of my business with Munchie and with Swift.
Oh, but you get to be in everybody's business. That's what you're saying. But I don't get it. That doesn't even make sense right there.
None of this would happen. My mouth would still be shut. But you guys like to gang bully. You guys like to form groups and talk about people.
That's you. And you think you're the big bad leader, bitch. What were you doing the other day? I heard you yell, they call you TH, whatever. I mean, who the fuck do you think you are? Listening to Dash going, oh, she thinks she's a big bad bitch. She looks like a fool, not a fighter. You sound ridiculous.
Do you guys forget when you were all buddy-buddy with Mike?
Mike?
It couldn't have been that bad because you guys were friends with him for fucking months.
Oh, wait a minute. So, wait, why are you inserting yourself in some business? No. Why are you inserting yourself in that?
Okay? And there was another one in their group, too, another woman. And you know what? That woman was the best of all of them. Okay? And I just got reminded of her because, you know, she used to be around. She didn't really, I don't think she really paid much.
No, because you've been stalking. Because you stalk.
Attention to this community. I think it was too much mess for her. But she is a good woman. A good woman, you know, and very sweet, very kind. And I'm sad that I haven't spoke with her in a long time, you know. But she is a good woman. And I'm glad that her ass got away from you guys too. Because you're a bunch of trouble starting bitches.
No, you were stalking people. Look at you. stalking people from other people's channels and shit.
Okay, and just shut up. Like,
You're telling
hey,
us just shut up? You shut up. You're talking about some bullshit. It has nothing to do with you.
April, every single time you would go into a live, you would talk about me. And I would get screenshots, and I would just be like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
And then when I started doing a live again, you got mad, and then you would write paragraphs, okay? Oh, I didn't say her name, baby. I'll tell you privately, but like her.
Baby, baby, baby. Why are you calling everybody baby? Who the fuck wants to be called baby by you? Grow up.
You know, name before, but I don't want to give anybody you know how that is.
No, you're always giving
And invite someone else to talk about, you know. But April, and her name is Melissa, honeybees.
Why are you doxing people? Consent, like you won't stop. It just doesn't fucking. People call you TH because they're respecting you and not give your fault. You're fucking being a fucking scumbag, man. You're a scumbag. You are. You're just a scumbag.
Two women are sisters. Okay, cool.
Our
but
sisters? Did you hear what you just said? You pretend that you and Ellen are married to the same guy, and the way you just said sisters. Unreal.
me and Ellen are sisters too. Sister wives, bitch.
Sister
Did you guys get that
wives?
memo when I said memo? Didn't you get that memo when I told you guys she was the second wife, you dumb bitches? Damn, people are dumb, bitches.
You think that we care about your sister wives? Are you really pretending that you sent us out a memo? Saying that Ellen is sister wives? Ew. Ew.
Just don't catch on, do they, girl? But, so, you can tell I'm clearly not very interested in this conversation because these two bitches are boring and they're not relevant.
You're clearly not interested in this conversation. You're the one making the video. What are you talking about right now?
Without drama. I guarantee you, if they stopped talking about my guard drones, if they didn't talk about me, they have absolutely no support.
Are you kidding? You have 3 people in there. The fuck are you talking about? The same dingleberries over and over again. What the fuck?
I mean, the fact that Honeybees held a prayer vigil for SG, a person that when April went into her chat and said, hey, you know, maybe we can talk, whatever, I got in a three-way, or I called Honeybees, not a three-way, and I told her, oh my God, I'm so sorry, after I got off my live.
I told you that it had something to do with that. Can you believe that? It did have something to do with that. Wow.
I said, I stopped what I was talking about, and you know what? Maybe I'll do that too. She said, what are you talking about? I was like, well, Imam went in there and said that maybe you guys could have like a truce or whatever. I ain't doing no fucking truce. Fuck that bitch. I will never be okay with her. She talked about my son. She said this. She wished happy birthday to my deceased child. Okay? Now,
Wow. Wow. But that wasn't even fucking the case. The fucking fact of the matter was Izzy started trouble with a fucking lie. And all I said was that that Paul was one of my favorite names. By the time fucking it got to the point where I got you, That's because you bitches would not fucking stop. Every fucking time if honeybees got brought up, it became that, you know, and you it's like, well, sick of fucking saying this over and over again, you know? Fuck. Then next thing you got Crystal Love fucking playing instruments and singing to my dead mother and shit. Like, what the fuck? And everybody wants to act like that didn't happen or something.
Just so everybody is clear, at this point, hi Diane. Just so everybody is clear, I am not speaking about SG at this moment because of SG. I'm speaking of, she's being brought up because of what was said in her chat. This has nothing to do with her. I'm going to take a little break speaking on her because you know what? Here's the thing with me and her.
You talk about me all the time.
I do try to occasionally ignore, and obviously I'm not.
Shut up. You talk about me all the time. Right. That's been mentioned over and over and over. Right. She won't stop. And then it becomes, it becomes her going after everyone's deceased loved ones and doxing everybody because she don't get her way. And she's the one off the chain.
Not good at it, duh. And it's why I have a million lives talking about it because I'm not good at it. But I am going to try. I am going to make a conscious effort, okay?
Mine
because
was again.
If she is really this sick and everything, I'm going to hell because I'm over here thinking it's all a big lie.
Oh, I thought you said you never said it was a lie. You said it was never a lie. You're a fucking bitch.
So I am going to try to refrain from saying anything too, something I wouldn't feel good about saying, Now, defending myself when she has talked about me, or defending myself if I just saw something, or if I just saw a live stream, or if I'm, standing with one of my friends that she's spoken about, or something like that. That's different.
Nah. No, it ain't.
But my own stuff with her, no. And that's just the truth. I'm just going to do my best to ignore it. And now listen clearly. This is not any promises. This is not I give my word. No.
You need to check your fucking self because I don't know who the fuck you think you are. But you don't want people calling to check you out. But you think you get to fucking rise suspicion about me in people's minds for very serious matters? But you think I'm gonna just sit back and let you fucking do that? A scumbag like yourself. Because I can guarantee you that if you think you're going to hell for what you're doing, then you're absolutely right. You are going to hell for that. Because it doesn't matter about it's that your actions and the actions of others. I'd love to be a fly on the wall. Love to be a fly on the wall with that one. Especially how many times Prudently said she didn't care about my cancer in that live stream that I had played last night. That it was, and then you tried even to get it. Like she said she was talking to somebody else, not Prudently, but I don't believe it. I don't care what you believe. You lying cancer bullying bitch. The amount of times that so-called good Christian said, I just really don't care about it. Like, I mean, seriously. These people have no fucking heart. While this bitch is talking the way she's talking in there, they're all talking about chili dogs and pickles and shit. Well, I think she's got something on her. I think that was their own fucking recordings when she was saying something about, because I know they weren't no recordings of mine, when she was saying, you had me believing that your son was older, when I was, when she was buying him weed or something, you know? Fucking, she's another one. And I've heard her say before about people, like, she must get something that she gives these people. Because she said something about somebody needing their something, and more than once she's had the ability to give them whatever they needed. It was, I mean, I don't, even when I showed proof and told her, look, this is who was doing that to you, your friends. Ellen said to me, it doesn't matter who did it. You're the one who did, you're the one I'm calling, you're the one, you're the one, you're the one. Like, what? It didn't matter. Truth doesn't matter to these people. They are absolute fucking cancer aggressive. And any other people that they can hit, just like how when she went after you and your kids, you and Indie Moms. She's constant with her. She doesn't skip a beat or miss a moment to say your names. And then think she's gonna say to you guys, shut the fuck up.
Who knows with me? But I am going to try, okay? Because I haven't really seen anything and I haven't really looked, so there's nothing for me to respond to. And usually with her,
no shit, no shit, TH. So why don't you stop? And here's the thing, though. Even if they, this Ellen changed or any of them over there changed, and they were like, "Oh, so sad," I wouldn't. I mean, you guys, if you guys wanted to take them back, and I wouldn't. I wouldn't. What I saw from them this time was really something I would not want to be friends with them ever again. I mean, I'm not saying I want to argue with them, but never ever. Because they had my trust, they've lost it, and now that's when that is,
responding to the stuff that she's saying. But there's nothing that I need to respond that I haven't already responded to. So when she gets brought up, it isn't because of her, it's because of things that have happened or things that were said.
It's still. What are you talking about? So you're just harassing me, and I don't understand. She does, yeah. You're right, honeybees. She fucking does. It is strange. It's like they're all possessed or something. It's fucking strange. Yeah, straight up that. It's the weirdest shit ever, man.
And Melissa, honeybees, and April, Indie Mom.
See? You're sick, man. You're sick. You're sick. No, I'm gonna go too, because we had said 4:20, but it's 4:30. Yeah. They are strange. They're like, I don't know, possessed. Maybe we can get somebody to do an exorcism on them. Maybe Jimmy Swaggart. United we stand, divided we fall. Peace, love, and tacos for all. And I'll respond to your email because I need help with something, honeybees. Not money. Don't worry, not money. But I gotta ask your advice on something. All right. Peace, love, and tacos. Oh, thank you. Hi, Jenny. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jenny. I love you. Good night.